What's up, race fans? Welcome back to the channel. We appreciate you being here. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We are out for our second stream of the day on Saturdays. It's pretty much common around here where we do multiple streams on Saturdays because we race on the weekends and we bring you the best NASCAR coverage here on our channel. For the racing weekend, we bring you NASCAR on the weekends. Fridays we start with the Craftsman Truck Series like we did last night, where we saw Corey Heim win the race. And now today we had NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. Sometimes if they have Xfinity practice and qualifying, we'll throw that in there as well. We couldn't do that this week because why? Number one, CeeLo was really busy. But two, it was rained out with all the rain that we're getting now was back there in Texas. And so they're going to start from the points. And Austin Hill is on the pole here with Allgaier and then his partner Jesse Love in P3 with Jeb Burton, P4, Harrison Burton, P5. So there it is. There is your regular standings here for the race. We'll get through the whole thing here in a second. We'll go through the whole thing, but thank you guys for being here. What's up, David? You're welcome, David Farmer. Hammered down, man. What's up, Blue? Good to see you. Negative Squirrel, welcome back. JT, good to see you, buddy. Brawny, hello. Still here, just not chatting much. That's okay. Ricky, what's going on? John Collins, what's up, race fans? Good to see you. Georgia fan, welcome back. Danny as well. Appreciate all the ones here. Susan, too, as well. Nate D, hello, hello, hello. Mad Steve, I'd love to see folks in here before the race starts today. That is awesome. But what up, Lori, good as well. Center Hill Cards as well. Cam's available for free on the CW app. Traditional broadcast on the CW. Yes. So we'll hold a class here in just a second. But let's get into it. Let's start our day for the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. Who loves you some Andy's Frozen Custard here with Sam Mayer with the race sponsor on his car. Old Sammy. And I got him as my dark horse, but we'll get to those here in just a second. Martha Reed, what's up? Sky Allen, good to see you as well. Appreciate you and everybody. Dubs World Challenge of Racing, what's going on as well. So, all right, let me move this over here. I had it way over to the other side because of qualifying that we had for the NASCAR Cup Series. And let me bring this over like so. And then we will bring this over like so here. And appreciate you. Hit that like for us as you're coming in. Make sure you're hitting that like for us and subscribing to the channel as we are Professor CeeLo. What's up, Danny? Good to see you. I don't know, maybe just not a lot of watchers today. Normally we have a good crowd, but a lot of stuff going on with vacations and spring breaks and lots of cool sports going on. It's springtime. A lot of folks out and about in the world. So you can always watch it on replay. If you're watching on replay, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel as well. And we're going to be watching this on the CW. If you can't watch on the CW, there's the CW app. The CW app, and we'll get into that here in just a second. But make sure you get your CW app ready because we're going to show you how to watch some key parts of this race if you don't have the CW at home. So, but let's get into the lineups here really quick. Austin Hill, P1, Justin Allgaier, P2, Jesse Love, P3, Jeb Burton, P4, Harrison Burton, P5. Then you got Sheldon Green, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, in 6th. Sam Mayer, I'll see you, Mayer, that race sponsor on 7th. 8th is Matt Benedetto in that Viking Chevrolet. Danny Dimes, they're in 9th place. Fast Pasta in top 10. Blaine Perkins, 11th. Taylor Gray, 12th. Carson Quaffle in 13th. 14th. Dirty Nick Sanchez doing double duty this weekend with the trucks last night and here tonight. Nick Lights in at 15th. 16th, Dean Thompson, the rookie. Leland Honeyman in 17th. Brennan Poole, 18th. 19th, Ryan Ellis. 20th is Kyle Larson. Why is Kyle Larson in this race? Is he trying to do a double back-to-back? No, he's not. Junior Motorsports picked Kyle Larson to race this because why? At the end of the Talladega race, as you saw on our channel or listened to or saw on our TikTok, I did one where Jesse Love was pushing at the end and Christian Zillage blocked him. They say Jesse Love wrecked him, but I said Jesse Love wrecked him. But now looking at the footage, Jesse Love had such a push. There's no way he could take care of it and put Connor Zillage into the wall. Connor Zillage hit the wall so hard that he is out of this race, and of course they got 2 weeks off to this, and hopefully he can return safely for the Charlotte race. But Kyle Larson's going to be in that 88 Junior Motorsports Chevrolet. Man, I think I should have picked him for the win, but we'll see how that goes. There's Kyle Larson. Then Brandon Jones doing double duty. His time was short last night in the truck race as he wrecked out. Sammy Smith in that 8 DEI font. Love it. Christian Eckes there. Josh Balicki. Jeremy Cummins. Kyle Sieg. Let's see what Kyle Sieg can do. Riley Herbst in 27th. He's doing double duty today as well. And he is in that 19 Toyota Riley Herbst. And then Mason Maggio in 28th. Josh Williams in 29th. Chris Wright breaks. Ryan Sieg, 31st. Mason Massey, 32nd. 33rd, Corey Day. 34th, Parker Retzlaff. 35th, William Swallowich. 36th, Catherine Legg back in the Xfinity Series race to see how she can do. Joey Gase at 37th. Man, oh man, how Joey Gase was like in the top 5 last week at Talladega. Nary his in 37th. And then you got Garrett Smithley in that 14 car. So there is your lineup. Hope everybody's doing well here on a Saturday afternoon, and I'm ready to bring you the race, and I hope you guys are ready for the race as well. Let's see if they got this on here. Tom, what's up, man? There's my friend Tom. Vegas says you need to make 3D NASCAR thing, CeeLo. Lower back injury, yes. Zilich is out with a lower back injury. Ricky says my favorite Xfinity Series driver is Daniel Dye. Danny Dimes, second favorite, Sheldon Creed. There you go. But welcome in, Tom. Glad you're feeling a lot better. We missed you last week. I'm glad you're okay now. Felicia, who won in the race? It's not over yet. It just started. I felt so bad for Leg last weekend. I don't know about Amarola was doing there last weekend. I don't know either.
Ask it, and that's calling you.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Back down to pit road with Brett McMillan. All right, Justin Allgaier getting ready to pose for a picture with. I'm going to step in here real quick. I'm not going to photo Bob. I'm going to step in here. All right, here are points.
Wright will hit that grass hill first and cause a big wreck. Probably so. And he'll say, I didn't see the grass, like what's his name said last night.
Practice qualifying. You got to have a great team, right? Good. This team has done an amazing job. So I have all the faith in the world on our great. Great. We should be able to fire off the bottom here. We've got a collapse. I haven't run a victory lane from the last race here. Know that we're gonna have a part of this people doing it. So Mike Jarrett right here told me already that he wants to be able to come to the front straightaway again and celebrate a victory. So I told him that I would love to do that again and run it back just like we did in Vegas.
Little Gator.
Please. He's got enough spots.
CeeLo, you know I'm taking that 88. Good afternoon. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man.
Chilling here with the third place starter in this event. Some different colors on your Chevrolet here, Jesse Love. How do you feel having not made any laps this weekend? Well, in the Xfinity car, did the Cup car laps helping you maybe ahead of some of your drivers that haven't been in the race yet this week?
Absolutely. I have a lot of. I think just regardless. Kind of changes your.
I like kind of PRN.
Makes you think you're going slower than you are.
Someone will flip in the grass. Maybe the grass is a little warmer today, though, or a little more dry.
2 of Jesse Love, Brett McMillan. All right, Austin Hill coming in here with already never picked up a win here in Texas. What would that be?
It'd be cool to get a win here and get a cowboy hat. Close multiple times. Truck series. So know how to run. Top 10. Sometimes out is. Always seem a little bit when it comes.
I hope Allgaier wins. We'll see, Carson. He's my pick 2 today. I forgot that Larson was in this race before I picked it, though, I think.
ECR, they always prepare really fast Chevrolets to come to the racetrack, and I expect us to be good to fire off here. And we just got to run 200 laps. That's no mistakes. Minimize the mistakes all day. Be there.
The 88. Larson in the 88.
He's starting from the pole.
We spoke a moment ago with Justin Allgaier. He's won 4 straight stages at Texas, undefeated. The last
Get off my phone and pay attention. I was just checking some things. Gotta check some things all the time. Always checking. Make sure we're good.
24 degrees.
Multitasking at its best, Tom. Someone will flip. Carson says someone will flip.
yes, a lot.
Cletus has got this. He's not in this race today, westbound.
And then you build your speed, you're slow off turn 2, and you have that slow speed entering turn 3, and with that extra 4 degrees, the way turns 3 and 4 lay out, you're able to carry a ton. So those guys starting up front, clean air, be able to gap themselves out a little bit.
All right, so no spoilers, please, if watching. Hello, CeeLo. What's up, man? Good to see you. All right, y'all. Speaking of phones, I want you to get on your phone, get your phone out, and we're going to show you how to watch the race today. It's not the broadcast, but it is as close as you're going to get. You're going to go to the CW app, y'all. The CW app, and the battle cam is on. You're going to go to the CW app. I'm on half tasking these days. No. Go to the CW app, okay? And right here, it says Texas. Texas. Make sure you're doing that.
Practice and qualify for the.
And you're going to click on that. And it's going to give you the battle cam that's live. See, look at this. Live. Here we go. Pre-race ceremonies already, y'all.
Should you please rise as you're able? Remove your hats and veterans render a hand salute as the 1st Cavalry Division Honor Guard for Fort Cavazos, Texas, presents our nation's colors. Here offer today's invocation. Please welcome from the Texas Alliance Raceway Ministries, Schisler. Would you please pray with me? Most loving and gracious God, we come to you today and we thank you. We thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for the chance to come together and to pray as free people. Lord, we thank you for the men and women all over the world that help to protect that freedom. Lord, as we come to you today, we also ask for your safety. We ask that you be there with each and every one of the drivers, all of the crews, all of the safety workers, the faint in our world. And Lord, we finally come to you today. We ask that you would give us the wisdom and the will to understand what you have for each one of us. It is in the strong and beautiful name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we are the opportunity here today to pray. Amen. Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome country singer and contestant on season 26 of The Voice, Rowdy Shay. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last, whose broad shrine and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, stay does that star-spangled banner yet wave.
All right. All right.
Texas Motor Speedway.
All right. Pre-race ceremonies are over with. You're about to get, gentlemen, start your engines here in just a second. And now, let's see. Who do you have winning today? I got Allgaier winning. Little Gator. I got Allgaier winning this race, but I should have picked Kyle Larson. But I think Allgaier is going to win it. Let me see who you got in the chat. Who do you have winning today? We're going to pick our winners, not dark horses, winners right now. And we're going to start with Rains Falls. Got Justin Allgaier. Tim Fowler's got Allgaier as well. Lou's got the 88. Cole Custard for Georgia fan with his race sponsor in his car. The 7 for Allgaier as well. Negative Squirrel. Going Larson, of course. Bronny says, I want to go to the 39. Almost did it last year. We'll see what happens for Bronny. So you're gonna pick the 39. Is that official? 88 for the Dubs. Amarola. Well, that's a good one too. Oh, there's so many good ones in this race. John Collins with the 7. Stardom. Let's go. Algier. Danny. Sarah's got the 88 as well. All while barbecuing chicken, frying pork, steak, sausage, and pot of butter beans. Ricky, he's eating like a king over there. Larson with Mr. Magoo. Anybody else? Anybody else got there? Larson in that 88 car tonight. Daniel Dye for the win in the 10. Gator for Susan. Let's see here. Oh, Riley Herbst is the 19. That's right. Okay, Amarola. That's what I was thinking. Thank you for that clarification there, Bronny. Danny Dimes for Ricky. He's going with the 10. Larson with Martha Reed. Or Martha Reed with Larson. Algier for Roger. And you forgot about Eric Amarola. Not Amarola. He's not in there. Ryan Sieg for Tom. Okay, Ryan Sieg for Tom. Let's see here. I picked Herps for Nate. Good to see. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else to pick? Anybody else to pick here? Anybody else? We have a whole bunch of fun here today. Make sure you're hitting that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're only at 47. There's 139 of us here. Help us out, y'all. Larson of the 88. Ron, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. So the battle cam is on. You guys can watch the in-car cameras too as well. You got Sam Mayer. We got Christian Eckes and Jeb Burton as your in-car cameras today. Larson for Lisa. The 5 for you, Surf. Okay, the 5 for you, Surf. Is there a 5? I don't think there's a 5. Oh, you mean you, Surf is Larson's in the 88. Whoops, 80. I was right, 88. I was about to say, there's no 5. I was like, is there a 5 car? I don't think there's a 5 car. So you, Surf's going the 88 as well. So Larson in the car for Connor Zilich after hurting his lower back area due to a wreck last week at Talladega. He's out. And of course, Xfinity is their last race for 2 weeks, y'all. Have this week, and then they have 2 weeks off, and then they'll be back for Charlotte. So look forward to seeing that. Larson for the win for Gearhead. Larson for the win for Lisa. Bunch of Larson here. I mean, how could you not pick him? He does amazing at these 1.5-mile tracks. 5 car is right. That's right. Duh. Thought about that. You Surf's going Chris Wright. No, just kidding. That's just kidding. Another great Saturday with the man CeeLo. Thank you, James. Appreciate you being here. Will the 88 still qualify for the playoffs? Yes. Another thing. NASCAR gave him a waiver due to his injury, and so he is okay. He will be in the playoffs. Playoffs, since he hasn't won. So he did get the waiver round from. He got the waiver from NASCAR. So he's off this week, and then he'll be back in 2 weeks, hopefully at Charlotte. And we're having a great weekend for Charlotte too, y'all. 1,100 miles on that Sunday. The Indy 500 and the Coke 600. Hopefully there's no rain that messes our plans up. You know, we joined the Coke 600 late, right before it started to rain. But what's up, Roger? Good to see you as well. Appreciate you being here.
Have been a nose ahead of Austin Hill when that yellow flag came out, but nonetheless, he comes here to Texas certainly on a high.
Yeah, absolutely. And to say 9th in points this far into the year is something for them to be proud about. And you could hear it in his voice. That was like
the CeeLo 1100. All right, no problem, buddy.
And
I turned my flag off.
But on the days where the 27 car isn't as fast as he wants, he can afford to just
CeeLo Rider 1100. I even like that better. The CeeLo Rider 1100.
Second time that's happened in Xfinity Series history. So half of the 12 drivers that are going to make the playoff already decided, just 11 races in.
Yeah, a lot of winners here. One thing to note as well, Kyle Larson in the field. Connor Zilich out after an injury last week on that last lap crash at Talladega Super Speedway. So we'll give you the starting lineup coming up here momentarily. The cars are sitting quietly on this pit road here in Texas right now, but all of that is about to change here in about 30 seconds as we're going to get the engines fired for the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. Great tradition. Andy was down in...
Leave that flag up forever, right?
Is going to be the 40th anniversary for Andy's Frozen Custard. They're going to do some big promotions all across the country. Let's go down trackside to get these cars fired up here at Texas Motor Speedway. To say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome the CEO and president of Andy's Frozen Custard, Andy Coots and his family. What a beautiful day from our family to your family since 1986. Welcome to the Andy's Frozen Custard 300 at Texas Motor Speedway. Driver, stop! Second hands been given. Let's crank it up.
Let's crank it up. Crank it up. All right, we've picked our winners. Now it's time for our dark horses. And I'm taking Sam Mayer as my dark horse. Yes, with a race sponsor. Who are you taking as your dark horse? Who you got? Let me see in the chat. Who do you have as your dark horse today for the Andy's Frozen Custard 300? Who you got? And we're going to start with Bronny. He's got the 48 with Dirty Nick Sanchez. Dubs is going Sheldon Creed. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Jesse Love for Rain Falls. John's going the 41 as well. Danny's got Lawson. 88 for Roger. Negative's got Creed. Ryan Sieg for Jermaine for his dark horse. Susan's going Harrison Burton. Ricky's got Sheldon Creed. Tom's going Sheldon Creed. Mad Steve's got the 48. Dirty Nick Sanchez. Lori says Love. Mr. Magoo's got Sheldon Creed. Sarah's got Jesse Love as well. Ron says the 7. Matty D, baby. Georgia fan with the Viking Chevrolet 99. Let's go what happens here. Keep on keeping your dark horses. Keep them up, y'all. Keep them going here as you guys are coming in. Hit that like as we're trying to get to 100 likes. Can you get us to 100 likes before the green flag? You got a lot of work to do. We're only at 55 likes, y'all. Show your appreciation for every weekend here for you guys. Hit that like 100 before the green flag as we got gentlemen start your engines already. Let's go. Gearhead says Al Geyer. Martha Reed's going Matty D as well. Anybody else? Anybody else got your dark horses? We're about to do cautions here in just a second. How many? What you got? The Andy's Frozen Custard Lawson, Lord Matt Steve says. All right. Lou says Sheldon Creed. Anybody else? For your have to save your picks till the third stage of this race when you'll be able to change them. Tom Conley's going the 5. T. Conley's going the 5. Dark horse. Chris Wright. Oh, no, he's going 5 cautions. We're doing the cautions. We're going to start with Tom. I thought, Tom, you might be not feeling too well there. No, he's got 5 cautions today. Mad Steve's got 7. Dark horse, Lori, I got you. 8 cautions for Ricky. I'm going to go 6. 6 cautions today. 6 cautions for CeeLo. 5 right for real this time. You surf. Ooh. 2 for the win. For 42 is my dark horse. Look at Tom. Tom, he's going dark. Usurp's taking the 5 for his dark horse. That's crazy. 7 for Rogers, 6 for Lou, 5 for Lori, 6 for John, 6 for Sarah, 9 for Dubs, 8 for Danny, 7 for Ron, 7 for Tim, 6 for Susan. What else we got? Any more, y'all? Any more? Any more? 6 cautions for Susan. Any more? 4 for Gearhead. We're doing your cautions here. Martha Reed's got 8. Georgia fan says 8. Bronny's going 10 again, unfortunately. Ugh, we're going to be here all day. But the cars are rolling. And you notice they really haven't talked about Larson much at all about this. They haven't mentioned much about him at all for Larson. But thank you guys for your cautions. So you know who you got winning. You got who your dark horse is. You know who how many cautions. And now we're just ready to have some fun.
Speedway and enter for a chance to win a Toyota Tundra plus brand new Thor camper. Visit echopark.com/speedway now to drive off a winner. When we come back, we'll get some storylines from pit road. We'll introduce you to the turn announcers, and we'll have the green flag for today's Andy's Frozen Custard 300. From Texas Motor Speedway, this is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
All right, so stage 1 is 45 laps. Stage 2 is 45 laps. And stage 3 is going to be 110. So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun with us here today. Coming up later on tonight, if weather allows, I'll have to check the Atlanta radar, but the Braves versus the Dodgers later on tonight. We're going to be talking about some giveaway stuff in this race too, so make sure you stick around for that. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk NASCAR and have a blast. And Ricky, $10 super chat for Miss Spain, the pie maker. There you go, Ricky. Thank you so much. $10 super chat for Ricky. Everybody tell Ricky thank you so much. Looks like the announcers are not at the race. They are actually back in Charlotte, and they're in a screen behind them. So this is the announcers are not there for the race today on the CW. Is the grass still wet? I'm sure it is, but I'm sure it's a little more dry than it was last night for the truck race. But you never know until someone goes flying through that thing. But there's the Blues Hog Chevrolet Junior Motorsports filling in for Connor Zillich. You got Lawson on there. But thank you so much for all of it.
Corvette pace cars as they get things ready to go for the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. And a great time to bring
63 likes. Help us get to 100, y'all.
Up in turns 1 and 2 with our state water heater view from the turns. When you need a water heater, make sure you get a State. Visit statewaterheaters.com to find a professional installer near you. Let's go to Rob Albright.
Thanks, Brad. I've been in about 4 different locations over the last couple of decades plus. Got a brand new spot. Coach to broadcast this afternoon. I'm on a scissor lift right between turns number 1 and 2. 20 degrees of bank.
A scissor lift. Finished this season, Homestead 4th, and Bristol he won. And he's starting 20th today for Larson.
That doesn't sound like much, but
And that 88. Connor Zillich, 88.
1,300-foot, quarter-mile long back straightaway. I'll be watching the cars run the bottom of the race.
The drier the grass, the worse it gets. Oh.
Next group will have quite a bit of side-by-side racing. Turns 1 and 2. Midpoint of the back stretch, I'll hand off the ball to the one and only Batman. Thank you, Rob. Happy race day, everybody. Yes, turns 3 and 4. That's my spot today. I'm on top of the roof down here at the end of
66 likes. Trying to get to 100, y'all. Help us out. Help us out. We need the help. We're 180 folks in here. Bop the like for us. Help us out, y'all. Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3. Right here. I'm going to count down. I'm going to hit the like at 3, 2, 1. Hit the like right now. Hit that like button. Do it. Like Baker, Macho Music, and uncle of mine is the best friends with the trainer. Just won his horse race at Derby. Awesome.
Yep. Right. All the Jets. They're taking care of all of them. By the way, our stages today, stage 1 ends at lap 45, stage number 2 at 90, then it's 110 to the 200 lap to make up the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. Competition caution, lap 20. Pit road speed 45.
So competition caution. So you get to add 1 caution to your pick. So if you had 10 like Brawny did, you get 11 now. 11.
Racing.
All right. Cars are rolling down pit road just to get some speed there. And we're ready to have some fun at the Andy's Frozen Custard 300 from Texas Motor Speedway. And looking forward to next week as well. The Xfinity race will be on. We'll have the truck race on Saturday night. Hopefully we can get back in time. Spain and I are going away on Friday, but we'll be back Saturday. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We appreciate the love. And we hope to see you this week for some baseball and some NASCAR for tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow for the Worth 400 from Texas as well. But we're ready to have some fun.
They usually sign him up for road courses, Bill. That accurate. He's looking forward to having some fun today, and he's played it loose there. And that number 19, Joe gets seen, Brendan Dillon.
I'll be looking to see if anybody besides Justin Allgaier slow down to RCR Express. Austin Hill and Jesse Love have between them in the Xfinity Series this year. In 11 races, they've got 4 wins and 14 top 10s and have led more than 28% of the lap.
Ryan C came so close.
They get in between them and victory lane. We'll see if anybody else.
What you giving away? Need to win something. I will talk about that here in just a little bit. The next commercial, we will talk about that.
Since they're 2017 here in Texas.
Hear me out. The one who crosses the line first will win. Oh, look at you, Polish racer, with the genius idea.
Big number, Ross.
The one who crosses the finish line first will win. Polish racer, I think you will win some money on that if you go with that. Mike Baker says, my missed picks and dark horses. I got Harrison Burton. Dark horses, Sam Mayer. All right, there you go. Got it.
If people can do that, we saw last night a couple of people clip it in the truck.
Stay out of the grass.
Okay, and went in there. So in either case, whatever the reason, you don't want to get there. We're getting set to go green flag racing and get this thing underway in Texas. They're in front of.
That's not the real Derby. That's not the main Derby though.
Daniel down the inside. Row 4 at the Benedetto and Sam Mayer. Row 3, Sheldon Creed and Harrison Burton. Row number 2, Jeff Burton to the outside and Jesse Love. And leading us off this afternoon.
When your hat doubles a porta potty.
Nascar, they're getting ready to make that left-hand corner. It's going to be a sweet afternoon for somebody. We're ready to race in Texas.
Again, stage 1 ends at lap 45. We're about to get underway.
We're gonna competition caution at lap 20. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that subscribe, and it's about to go green, green, green. Let's go. If I can find my green flag, there it is.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
It's Jared Chevy to the front here, and he'll pull the field down into turns 3 and 4. Austin Hill dropped in right behind him to get his teammate. Number 2, Jesse Love right there. We got a car sideways on the racetrack here.
Yeah, it's about 6 o'clock.
Who's going to slow us? Shiny Lindy. Also, he actually goes through the grasses.
Oh my goodness.
Across the start-finish line as well, Ross.
Yeah, both terrible first lap for Mario Gosling, the DGM team. Both of his cars in the race spinning, and his third car didn't make the race because of qualifying being rained out. Both of them have minimal damage. I think the 91, like you said, he was the second one to spin off turn.
So a caution immediately.
Started 16 and Christian Eck is turning him as they were 3 wide as they got into turn 3.
That was a long spin. I mean, he went for a long ways trying.
And Ryan Ellis spins.
Some shades of Dim Kana there. Some serious
Ryan Ellis spins.
Great job to spin, keep it down off the racing surface after he got hit, but also not hit the end.
Clips got eclipsed.
Crowd.
Caution on the track already.
Incident. So we haven't even taken the one lap under green yet. Justin Allgaier does lead the field. And one thing I did find
So
interesting.
Ryan Ellis didn't hit anybody. Eckes was almost on top of him though.
Justin Allgaier from the high side was able to.
Caution needs to be the logo for Xfinity. Yeah, we can do that.
Their F cars are so strong right now. I've got the chance to drive it mine twice.
There goes the neighborhood.
That's what you saw was just pure grip and throttle commitment by Justin Allgaier.
Also, the fact he stayed tight on the passenger door. I mean, Austin Hill had to kind of like.
I'm not surprised by anything. Congratulations.
I can't think for me.
85 likes. We're trying to get to 100. Help us out, y'all.
Stay tight on that door.
That's right. But Austin Hill's experiencing enough. If his car had the grip, he would have taken the throttle.
Let's go down to Doug Turnbull. Ryan Ellis just made a pit stop after that long spin that we all discovered right here. Is Mario Gosling, his crew chief, called for 4 tires there on the number 71, and that's all they needed there. And they went ahead and pitted while pit road was closed, so they didn't blow a tire under yellow. Ryan
You
Ellis.
think the rain will still mean? I don't know, man. We'll see. What up, Chris? Good to see you, bud. Oh, yeah, lap 3. I forgot. On lap 3, we always honor Dale Sr. And right now, as always, a caution happens on lap 3. So right here on lap 3, we honor you, Dale Sr. Right here. Use your 3s in the chat, y'all. 3s for emojis as well. Every lap 3 here on our channel, we honor you, Dale Sr. Raise hell. Praise Dale. On the go at CeeLo. 3s for the Intimidator, Dale Sr. 3s.
right side damage. Not sure when he got into the wall, if it was checking up for one of the DGM cars, but he's back on pit road now, and they've serviced the car a couple of times, and they've got the hood up on it.
Go to Brett McMillan.
All right, Dean Thompson now.
There you go, Polish racer. Do it for Dale. Threes.
In and brought the hood up. It's thinking to straighten the rods, and it's off center at this point in time. Straighten the rod with the hood up, trying to get him back out before the team. The field goes back around, and now also the sign back out now.
Thank you guys so much for the threes as we honor Dale Sr. every lap 3 on the Go at CeeLo. Every race, every time. Lap 3. We honor you, Dale Sr. So under caution in stage 1. Here we go. What's up, Bill? Good to see you as well.
Lines, but that's good and bad, right? He hasn't made bad headlines either. He's just been pretty consistent.
Yeah, that is very true. Christian Eckes, as Brett McMillan mentioned coming down pit road, they cannot fuel, like he said, until we get to that competition caution. And looks like they're working on the right front of that car, Brett McMillan. Brad. Yes, they are, Brad. They're working on the right front, up in the right front fender well area. They're changing tires at this point in time.
That's right, Danny. Do it for Dale. Craig Cooper, 88 win. Pick the 39 dark horse. Gotcha. 7 cautions. Got you in, Craig.
That collision got a little bit of room to work with there.
Well, remember, guys, that was the car that started all the carnage into turn 3 on lap 1 with Ryan Ellis in the middle.
Fast Boston.
On the bottom was who was the one that got the most damage out of the whole deal.
5 more likes to 100. Help us out, y'all. Almost there.
Right. So important, but you mess up the right front of your car, that could make for a long afternoon.
Jeremy Clements having to get a new transponder on the back of his race car.
Jeremy Clements in the pits getting a new transponder.
Where he was. 5 laps complete. They'll take 1 to go this time at the line. Remember, this incident happened in turn 3 on lap 1 of the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. So now they're in the choose. And in spite of taking the lead on the first lap from the outside lane, Ross, Justin takes inside now on the choose.
I don't blame him. I think that's a safe bet, and I think with the grip of his car, it won't be a problem either way. The outside line, just with the remnants of the old spray that we used to spray years ago, the traction compound in there, we don't do it anymore.
99, Georgia fan.
Sometimes
99.
And dust and sweet grind, just stuff off the cars and the tire marbles. So I would want to be on the bottom, and with the amount of grip he had, I think he could pick anywhere on the front row. It'd be okay.
Let's give you a quick snapshot of the top 20 as we get set to restart this race. Justin Allgaier, your leader. Austin Hill, second. Jesse Love, third. Fourth is Harrison Burton. Jeff Burton, fifth. Sixth, Sam Mayer. Sheldon Creed, seventh. Matt Benedetto, eighth. Ninth, Anthony Alfredo. Daniel Dye in 10th.
Yeah, he went through the grass. Not as bad through the grass today than they did Balicki when he went through the grass. Yeah, he's got the 99. What's up, Kyle Anderson? Good to see ya.
Brandon Jones, Brennan pulled 19th, and 20th is Sammy Smith. Pat Patterson.
Fossa had better equipment last year than this year. Yep.
The racetrack.
Chasing that money, right, Tom? Chasing that money.
Watching that truck trying to make his way back to where they.
Yeah, Balicki actually went through the grass, but not as bad as the other people.
At the bottom of the racetrack now, in that gray.
There's Eckes. 6 laps complete.
At the top 2 rows, fans get back up on their feet. We're ready to try again.
Let's try this again.
Quick right behind him.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
A big jump on the field, heading to turn 1.
Austin Hill now in jeopardy of losing.
They should put a leaderboard. Then that would be too much information, I guess. Yeah, they should. Like
3 cars involved. I'll identify this as soon as I can. I'll tell you what, that one actually started in the same place where a caution happened last
our motorsports is awesome. Yeah.
on the front straightaway. The where it dog legs here.
Another caution. Come on.
That this is one of the hardest places to judge where the grass is going to come out as you're going across the straightaway. Someone clipped it and threw a lot of it out there.
Here we go, guys. We're gonna be here all day.
Leland's 70.
Leland Honeyman now.
started it. Not for sure. I haven't seen a replay, but it's
Can we just race? Good gosh. Garrett Smithley and Leland Honeyman.
following them as we watch the replay.
Yeah, so here's the replay here right now. You can see one of the cars in the top 10 getting the grass at about 3 rows back. All of a sudden,
96 likes, 4 to go for 100. Hit those likes for us, y'all.
Yet here in the Andy's Frozen Custard 300, we have 7 laps complete. We'll come back and we'll get another restart through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone here in Texas.
All right, so we're under caution again here. Under caution again. And let's see here. Appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm going to get my sub count up here so I know what we are on that. Trying to get to 32. Oh, we did it. 32,101. You guys are awesome. 32,101. Come on now. There we go. There we go. 32,101. Bring this up here. That. And lock that. So, man, another restart where looks like someone got in the grass just like last night, and then Smithley got in the grass, and then Leland Honeyman got loose, and he got hit too. So we're under caution. We haven't done one full lap of green flag yet. It's not the grass that's the trouble. It's leaving the pavement. So Garrett Smithley having some issues on pit road right now. I swear they're racing like this is the last lap already. I know, right? Get off the law. I told you, CeeLo. So what we'll do, what we're going to do right here is talk about our giveaway tomorrow. During the third stage tomorrow, y'all, if you haven't known about this yet, during the third stage, we're going to give away 2 VIP passes to the Talladega Fall Race. The Talladega Fall Race, that's October 18th, 19th, I believe. Or 17th, 18th, 19th, I believe that's what it is. But the pass is going to be good for all 3 races that weekend. It's going to be good for the trucks. It's going to be good for the Xfinity and the Cup race. So you guys will get to spend all weekend in Talladega in the pits, hanging out. And our supplier of this is our good friend Tom in the chat, Mr. Conley. He's very well known in the NASCAR community, and he is good to us and always takes care of us. So make sure you are saying thank you to Tom for all the fun stuff he gives you guys. Last year, nerd that's in the chat, Kenneth Fox, he and his son went to Atlanta and spent the weekend there watching the races as well, and they had a blast. And he can speak for me too as well, saying how fun it is. So what we're going to do is give 2 VIP passes next on Sunday here to the Talladega Fall Race for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday races. You have all those. Now, here's the stipulations. You have to have a driver's license, a valid driver's license, and you must have a cell phone with a cell phone number. And it has to be your number because the number ties to your pass with your driver's license. All that ties together. So you have to have a driver's license and a cell phone with a number. Tom, if I'm missing anything, let me know. But you will be eligible, and you have to supply your own transportation. You have to supply your own food, hotel, all that stay is on you. We're getting you in the race. We're getting you to walk around in the pits, meet NASCAR drivers, hang out with, possibly Will CeeLo will be there too, hanging out with me. I'm not sure if Tom will be there or not, but there's Nerd. He says, it's an amazing time. Can't say thanks enough. And Tom spoiled me and my son in Nashville last year. We got to have a good time. If you want to know what that's like, make sure you go look at my vlogs from last summer at Nashville. We had a blast. Did like 3 videos on those experiences. So make sure you're there checking that out. But you have to have those stipulations. If you don't have those, you will be negated from the win. So we would love for you to win this prize. And this is a gift, free as charged, except you have to get your own transportation there. You have to pay for your own food, your own hotel, all that good stuff is on you. So tomorrow, during the third stage, 2 VIP passes coming here on our channel. You must be in our chat to win. So you don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a member. None of that. But 2 VIP passes right here. So thank you guys so much for all the support. And I will tell you how to enter. You'll enter in the chat by putting a certain code, and that will put you entered into the thing. So that's how it'll go. So thank you guys so much. And now let's get back to the race. And thank you, Tom, again for the support.
And which I admire. Smart man, smart man.
All right, so here's how they run right now. Justin Allgaier leads Austin Hill. Allgaier is a control car. He chose the bottom again. Jesse Love runs in third. Jeff Burton fourth. Harrison Burton, his cousin.
Oh, man. Georgia fan. Congrats, buddy.
Ninth is Anthony Alfredo, and Nick Sanchez is 10th.
Taylor Gray is 11th.
Exactly. Kenneth Fox might give you, as Kenneth Fox said, Tom might give you some more stuff while you're there. You never know.
The rest of our top 20, Jeremy Clements, Riley Bush, and Ryan Sieg. They're back in front of Patterson.
Yeah, here we go again. Let's give it another try. As the field's halfway between 3 and 4 here this afternoon. Everybody scrubbing the tires, pulling the belts good and tight. Justin Allgaier and Austin Hill will lead us back in to this next.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
State. We head back to the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Justin Allgaier gets a quick jump on Austin Hill. Austin Hill about a half a car length to his outside as they race into one.
After a rocky start, let's see if we can get some laps in. Justin Allgaier runs the bottom lane. Half a lane up is Austin Hill. Doing inside. Jesse Love just runs forward. Jesse Love on the move there momentarily. Had to get out of the gas. Now he holds up.
You can't watch the race here, did ya?
Allgaier with a good 5-car jump up on the front. He'll pull the train through 3 and 4.
Jesse Love with a big move out of turn number 2. Almost lost that race car.
How much we gonna bet we won't make it again? We'll see.
Dan Mayer heading to arrest.
Jesse Love P3.
Guys, Justin Allgaier shuts him out.
This is the best place to be hanging out, though, DJ. We got the best chat in the world.
Second position right now is Sheldon Creed goes to the bottom. Excuse me, for third. Sheldon Creed goes to the bottom. He'll pick up that spot.
And meanwhile, Creed's teammate in Haas Factory teams in the Andy's Frozen Custard, bar last year's winner, Sam Bear, he'll be the next in line to try and take away a spot from Jesse Love.
12 laps complete of 45. Can we get through at least a couple laps here? Yeah, right, Polish Racer?
Jeff Burton having a little difficulty with his car. Keeps losing spots there back up front. Meanwhile, Allgaier with a good 10.
Lap 20. So 7 more laps to go, and we're going to have a competition caution.
Then you have just
In lap 20, you can't take fuel, though.
Has fallen back to the 8th spot as they work their way down the start-finish line. Harrison Burton now feeling some heat behind Jeff Burton's car.
109 likes. Keep it going. Trying to get to 150.
Mayer to the inside now as they race down the backstretch here, trying to make that move. On his teammate moves down to the bottom of the race. Excuse me. Jesse Love tries to make a move. Car gets tight on him at the bottom of the racetrack, and Love holds on to the spot. Jesse Love on the
New leader, Allgaier.
Now Bears under attack from Nick Sanchez. Sanchez a little top.
We see those Gators and 7s in the chat. CeeLo, the voice of NASCAR. What's up, Richard?
Now Mayer will pull his car right out in front of, Mayer will get past by Jesse Love. Continues to hold on to that 4th spot. That's where you'll find Sanchez trying to close down.
Nick Sanchez started 14th. He's up to 5th and really has his sights set on 4th place. He is now going to ghost Jesse Love in turn 1.
Sporting a beautiful but significant difference from what we've been accustomed to from him. Right, Torres and putting those first air columns. He's side by side now with Jesse Love.
15 laps, 15 spots for Ryan Sieg.
Stay door to door. This is the battle for 4th place. Into turn 3. Sanchez using the bottom of the racetrack all the way down, almost below the apron there for a moment.
Nick Sanchez will clear Jesse Love. 3 laps to go until a competition caution. Love, however, is not going to let him go easy.
We're talking about this 4th place battle because the first 3 have separated themselves. Justin Allgaier continues to pull away. Now having been past Jesse Love, he'll go back to work on Nick Sanchez.
Larson by Pasta for 12th. Here he comes.
underneath Sanchez. Sanchez will take the middle of the racetrack. Love down at the bottom. Takes that front left tire. Once again, he gets a little tight off the corner. Also watching a battle for ninth. Harrison Burton has that spot. Right behind him is Taylor Gray, Brandon Jones. Matt DiBenedetto just now makes a move past Burton to pick up a spot.
Harrison Burton started quick. He's already backslid to the background. Not him. Now he's not right in his rearview mirror. Taylor Gray as they bang out the corner with Brandon Jones in tow.
Jones is right there behind Gray. Gray now looks to the inside, trying to make a move on Burton. Burton kind of moves down the racetrack and holds that line. Those cars stay pretty close to each other.
Nick Sanchez, Dirty Nick Sanchez in fourth.
Supers now.
I guess because of the track, I don't know why there's a competition caution. One more lap here for the caution. You're watching Sam Mayer's. Does the is the scanner on it now?
Leads it all before now, coming back to the stripe. He'll complete lap number 20 as the leader over Austin Hill, and the gap between the two 1.1 seconds. Then it was 3 seconds back to third place Sheldon Creed. As most of the cars now are about to move by the start finish line, NASCAR will wait. Trouble down the middle of the front stretch. In the grass.
Josh Balicki again. He decided once was not enough to go through the grass, and Balicki goes through the grass again.
Sideways coming off of turn 4, slid sideways through the.
So Tom's going to throw in a meet and greet as well for the winner, but you'll have to find out who it is. Come on, Josh Balicki. He loved the grass so much he went back through it again.
Second time Balicki, unfortunately, has been in an incident early here today at Texas Motor Speedway.
True that too, Ricky. I didn't think about that.
Justin Allgaier, the leader, as we go to yellow.
So caution flag for the competition caution, but Josh Balicki said, hey, I went through the grass just a second ago. I'm going to do it again. But there is another caution. That's caution number 3. So if you did pick your cautions, add one more caution because we didn't know about the competition caution. The 39 is fast. Larson's only up 9 spots from the start, and Sieg up 16. Another thing I thought about Larson as well. He's not used to driving that 88. So, I mean, that's going to be a little different from his too as well. He's used to that 17 for sure. But it looks like the 70 tipped old Balicki on the front stretch, and he went spinning. He had some help. You're right. I just saw that, Jimmy. He had some help for sure. Welcome back to the Xfinity Crashes. What's up, Ray? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. And Bronny, you might be right on the cautions. I think so. Ronnie's right on it. He said 10 yesterday. The Braves might play? Okay, well, that's good. One might be able to do the game then. We'll see how it goes. Let's take a look at the weather. Oh. It's a lot of rain, man.
Said getting laid down on the track a lot faster than he expected it would be. They're finishing up on Jesse Love's car, and he's getting ready to head back out on the track. Thank you very much, Brett. Thank you very much, Doug Turnbull. We'll have a race off of pit road, but again, it won't be for positions in the lead because at least the top 4 cars ended up staying out, Mark.
So it's Jesse Love, Matt DiBenedetto, Ryan Sieg, the first 3 off.
Oh, look at that.
Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection.
Who taught these boys how to drive? Also, where did Corey Day come from? Up to 17 spots from 33rd. All right, so we got Jesse Love in the pits. We got Harrison Burton, all the leaders in. Let's see if Austin Hill gets out. He's going to get out first. That number 1 pit stall. Oh, wait, that's 19 spots. But Allgaier, we'll see what happens here. I don't know if Allgaier pit or not. But this is lap number 22. 22. And also, if you're just joining us and you don't know about this, so I'll let you know about this. If you get your phone out and go to the CW app, and click on this link right here. This is the battle cam. It's like watching the broadcast, but no commentary. You don't need commentary because you got us right here. So you got that, and there's also a Sam Mayer battle cam with a scanner. You got Christian Eckes with an in-car camera and a scanner, and you got Jeb Burton as well as your in-car cameras, and you have your battle cam, which is the camera on top of the screen that follows them around the track. So 4 ways of watching the race today. If you cannot watch it on the CW or unable to watch it, you have those cameras. Make sure you go check out your CW app. If you don't see anything live, then you need to make sure your CW app is updated. I've heard that messes up too as well. So whoever wins will have one hell of a swag bag when they leave too. So yeah, Tom's gonna hook us up, y'all. Tom is the man, and we thank him for that. We thank him for that. And also, yeah, you can put it on your TV as well. The CW app is on the TVs as well, so you can watch it right there and watch it like you're watching the race too. Have your phone in our chat here. Watch the CW app there. It's perfect. So, Polish Racer says, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a big fan of the Napa 100 paint scheme. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, 112 likes. See if we get to 125 on the likes. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we're in a caution fest. We're at third caution of the day. We only got 24 laps in. We had a couple wrecks and now a competition caution because there was no practice or qualifying for this race. So Ricky pointed that out. Why they had a competition caution. Just open battle cam. Awesome. You're going to enjoy it. I mean, there's no commentary, and sometimes the camera guy gets stuck on a certain guy and just follows him around the track. But most of the time, they do a great job with that. So that's what I do. TV and the phone. Awesome. Yeah. So CW, it's where it's at, y'all. I know a lot of people don't like the CW, but I think it's great. So. All right. Maybe I think he pits. The 25 pits.
The 11 races, that's what happens when you lead 132 at Homestead and then blitzkrieg the fields for 276 laps, led out of 300 at Bristol.
Yeah, he had a decent car.
Decent.
Funny, it kind of every car I got in that weekend was pretty decent. Couldn't
And
be the driver.
And truck.
He had a chance to win the truck race too. One guy I want to go back to, guys, before that competition caution was Matt Benedetto. He's going to restart 22nd. He was running 8 at the time of that caution. Decided to pit, has cycled himself back into the field, back there with Jesse Love and a couple of those guys from 21st on back.
Beggars can't be choosy. Exactly right.
Stage here when the stage 1 ends.
An Alliance teammate of Ryan Seek, by the way. All right, pace cars back on pit road. They're hitting the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. Justin Allgaier, the control car, but Austin Hill stays to his outside door. They'll remain side by side.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
As I say that, he slides up the record. Sheldon Creed can't pass. He'll now go after the race leader.
Oh, Sheldon Creed.
Hill, he's under attack by Nick Sanchez. Sanchez, bottom of the racetrack. He's going to take third spot away. It appears it's running one car, not one another.
Austin Hill had to slam the door on Sam Mayer, would have lost another spot. Leaders back in 1.
Hill back to the 4th position. Let's see if he can stem the flow. Bleeding that he incurred that last lap. And here comes Larson. He's right up top.
Larson will take that spot away now.
Does the black flag exist anymore? Yeah, they use it when a leader needs to come to the pits and he won't.
In the top 5, Allgaier leads all 4. Next in line for
They need a ticker on the CW battle cam. Well, they ain't going to do that.
18 laps to go here in stage number 1 as the field.
18 laps to go in stage 1 here.
3 now.
Rabbit ears in the app for me, Kelly says.
This hill is probably not for Larson. It's hard work.
Bridesmaid got a new dress.
To Austin Hill's bumper now as they get into turn number 3, and he'll try to go to the outside
Doesn't quite have position here off the corner this time, but we'll try to return straight away.
Up ahead, Nick Sanchez looks inside of Sheldon Creed, trying to pass him for second place. Doesn't happen. Hill tries to hold off Larson now in turn one.
Sanchez, a very good race car early on, but Allgaier shuffling away side by side. The battle for second place throws off turn number 2.
Sanchez now door to door with Creed, midway down the back stretch here in Texas. They stay that way all the way to turn 3. Sanchez with the advantage on the bottom, but Creed really lets him roll off the top, trying to stay door to door again off 4.
Still side by side for the runner-up spot. Nick Sanchez gets a little bit loose, but stays in the gas. He ran the truck race last night. It's showing, Rob. They continue door to door. Sanchez learning from last night's experience.
What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Justin Allgaier continues the lead here. Sheldon Creed by over a half a second.
Not to be able to do anything in
Texas.
Larson will go up high, try to use the middle of the racetrack to get some momentum on turn 4.
Hill moves up the right.
There's no 17, Carson. No 17 car today.
Hill with Hill.
Oh, Connor Day. I'm sorry. Connor Day is in 17. My bad.
Ready in the
Yes, Connor Day is. My bad.
There's no fighting him now. Here comes Larson to the outside, right out next to the wall. He'll take the Blues hog.
Larson. Yeah, Corey Day.
As they race the middle of the corner here, 3 and 4.
Out front, Justin Allgaier nearly a 2-second advantage over Nick Sanchez.
Wow. He extended that from a half a second to 2 seconds quickly.
Pretty close together on the racetrack. Sanchez.
Larson in P3 trying to get around, or P5 trying to get around Austin Hill.
Battle shaping up back here. Brandon Jones going to work on Sam.
Awesome, C. Abbott.
Get up and make that spot. Larson now into 3, up to 3. He moves up to
Larson.
Started 21st, now up 18 positions.
Larson coming.
Sanchez and oh, by the way, Rob Albright, the lead for Allgaier now has grown to 2 seconds.
2 seconds for Allgaier. Jeez. It's like Heim last night.
He'll move up one, trying to keep one there. Austin Hill.
Hit that sub, y'all. Help us out. Help us out. 32,103. Let's go. Help us out.
Jones are beginning to run down that duo up front. Yeah, while Justin Allgaier continues.
I think he pit. Matty D pit. Let's see where Matty D is.
Now the battle for
He's in P14.
gets up behind the rookie. He'll move to the side of the race.
Swalowich in 18th spot. Burton in 19th.
Here comes Larson.
Kyle Sieg 31st.
Long way to go.
Chris Wright 35th.
Move Kyle Larson all the way up to second. Meanwhile, that battle for third, fourth is a good one. Sheldon Creed under attack by Austin Hill.
Austin Hill on the outside, Creed to the inside, right behind them. The two.
Larson's last year's race was dominated by Larson until a slide put him in a lap down.
Austin Hill on top. Sheldon Creed on the bottom of these teammates. Continue to do that. That's good racing amongst those guys down the back stretch here at Texas. Jones not able to get up there and get into the mix. It's Sam Mayer out in front of Creed now. Jones using the high side of the racetrack. That battle continues all forward. Justin Allgaier leads Kyle Larson, Nick Sanchez, Austin Hill, and Sheldon Creed with 10 to go in stage number 1 at Texas Motor Speedway.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out here today. We thank you so much for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our YouTube channel. We love for you to be here on the Go with CeeLo. Thank you so much. We are lap number 36 of 45. We're about to get into stage 1. This is not the TV. This is the battle cam. It's just a little low. We're okay. We're okay with this. Don't think the Cup driver should really race Xfinity. Well, I don't think he was planning on racing this Cup, but I know what you're saying. Like, you want these guys to, you know, not be in their own thing. But what about Larson talking about dominating? What was his words at Bristol? What did he say at Bristol? Do y'all remember what he said at Bristol? I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something like, I'm here to dominate or something like that. And that's what he did. And, you know, of course, he wants to teach these kids. That's it, Negative Squirrel. Teach these kids larcening. Americano says something about larcening. Larson must be sick. He's only passed 18 cars. And speaking of Larson, we're going to be following Larson at the Indy 500 on Indy 500 Coke 600 day. It's going to be the CeeLo 1100. CeeLo 1100 on that day. So make sure you guys get ready to spend all day with CeeLo from the Indy 500 to the Coke 600. It'd be fun so much on that day following Larson and seeing what I didn't say it. I did not say it. I did not say it. I didn't say it. I'm not here to make friends. Quote, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win Kyle Larson's probability. I think he said, I'm here to teach these kids or something like that. But we got 7 laps to go here. 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. So we're just waiting here. The 17 car is out there as well. Connor Day, what was it? Corey Day. Corey Day in the 17. Larson said it's larcening time. Corey Day in that 17. Hendricks.com, hendrickscars.com. Is 88 gonna steal points from them? No, he doesn't get any points. Yeah, wonder how that works. Does Connor Zillage get anything? No, I don't think so. But he doesn't get any points for being in that car. Kelly says at least they win. They don't qualify to be in the playoffs, right? And they don't get points for it either. They just steal points from the Xfinity teams.
Not done a year ago, but as a driver that has to stick with him through the year to come back here, he remembers what it felt like in the car, what he had for feeling that day.
Owner's points, yes, he does the owner points. Yes, Roger, both.
Clearly, they made some of the right decisions.
Why do I got that toilet bowl in her head? Yep. I don't know, because it feels comfy.
Stage number 1. Let's go down to
I'm hoping to get a new hat and a shirt in Nashville.
Feels like the car is blowing up, but at this one, he's not.
He actually said, I want to embarrass everyone, including NASCAR. There you go. Negative squirrel. That's what Larson said. I want to embarrass everyone, including NASCAR.
It just sounds like it's just a dull sound. So for the ECR, it's
4 laps to go here in stage 1.
A lot of power and a lot of reliability. They put out a lot of engines across these series for Cup.
128 likes. We're trying to get to 150. 150. Help us out with the likes, y'all. Appreciate it. And sub up. 32,103. Help us with the subs. We're trying to get to 32,025. That would be cool.
All right, we got about a lap and a half.
Ah, shucks, we lost a subscriber.
Larson gonna get to him, guys, but I'll tell you what.
Larson's got the fishing pole.
Now, 1 lap to go.
Allgaier with a 1.5 second lead. Lightning. If Bill said that, people would love that. But because Larson said it, people get sensitive about it, Lightning says. Yep. Gotta love a good trash talker.
Midway through 3 and 4, to catch on the track.
There's so much rain at the Braves Stadium, they might play. There's not much. It's coming, though, Shay.
This line, Larson will be the runner-up. Nick Sanchez will finish.
Tough. So, end of the stage.
7th, 8th, Brandon Jones, Jeff Burton, 9th. Rounding out the top 10, Anthony Alfredo. Swapping out your tires, there's nothing like it. With eBay.
Allgaier with the win. Stage 1. Stage 1 complete. I didn't even have stage 1 on my theme. What's up with that, CeeLo? We're now in stage 2. Stage 2. And we are here. 300 of us here. We appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Larson said it's larcening time at Bristol. Larson P2 climbed 6 spots on that last restart to take second place. Dirty Nick Sanchez in 3rd. Austin Hill 4th. Sam Mayer 5th. Sheldon Creed 6th, Ryan Sieg 7th, Brandon Jones 8th, Jeb Burton 9th, and Anthony Alfredo in P10. So there is your top 10. Told Ken I would hook him up for Portland. Awesome. Good deal. Kenneth Fox, you get to go to Portland, man. Road course. Hey, what's up? That'll be fun. That will be fun. Are they still doing that like they did last year? Trucks in one place and Portland and the other, running it at the same day, at the same time. Remember they did that last year? We had to decide what we were gonna do. Do you remember that, y'all? We had to decide. They ran both at the same time. I got Creed, Sheldon Creed. Okay, what's your dark horse? Oh, your dark horse is Sheldon Creed. Who did you say? Who'd you pick? Let me run back here. Who did Tiff pick? Had to get my Garrett's popcorn just got delivered. Ooh, look at you. Who's your pick then, Tiff? If you have a Creed, who was your pick? Sheldon Creed. Good afternoon, Johnny. What's going on, Johnny? Appreciate you. Lawson, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. We're under caution for the 4th time today. We've had a couple cautions. We had a one mandatory caution, competition caution, if you want to call it. Bartlett and Darlington on same day, but trucks in afternoon and Portland at night. Okay, good. Remember what they did last year? They ran them both at the same time. Who comes up with that stuff? We were going back and forth on who was we covered the Xfinity race, but we also were watching the truck race as well. But yeah, that was an interesting one. Both of those races at the same time. But we're under caution here. End of the stage. And we'll see if we're going to any pit stops coming up. 45 laps in stage 2. 45 laps in stage 2 of 200 laps total for this race. And we're at 47. So feeling pretty with Larson and Creed. All right. Sheldon Creed in P6 right now. P6 for Sheldon Creed. My dark horse is the 13 in the Derby. Ooh. Oh, that's right. It was rain, wasn't it, Jake? They had rain, and I was like, why are they gonna? But they decided to go with it at the same time. I remember now. Yeah, you're right. I remember that now.
Kind of got to know Sam, and I think he's a great guy. And we haven't built that custard tree around here. We're still doing the Stone Cold Custard tree. So, but he's great. I like Sam a lot, and obviously he won this race last year. He's a heck of a race car driver, and so we're pretty proud to have him.
A lot of fans rooting for him because if he goes top 5,
If you're a racing horse, your name's Daytona, you're gonna win.
Fall cones all day if he's in the top 5, so we'll pick that. We'll love to give away a bunch of $1 cones.
yeah, he is in the top 5.
Tiff, you betting on Kentucky Derby?
40 years ago, and it's going to be a big celebration next year. It is. It's going to be a celebration. And yeah, when we started this thing, it was my mom and dad and my high school sweetheart and myself, and we're now married with 3 kids, and 2 of them are in the business, and so it's a whole family affair, and so we love what we do. We're very proud.
Okay. Eckes in trouble.
Make every day, and you know we're only where we're at.
Yep, behind the pits for Eckes.
Make this every day.
Don't look like he's gonna finish the race. Sam Skinner just said he wants freed up.
Delivery. Gotta call some pit stops here. Let's go to Doug Turnbull. Kyle Larson pits for the second.
Toby Keith's horse. That's his name is Daytona. Okay, for sure. It's got to win.
Same story for Sam Mayer. He also went to wrap the bottom of the track better. A little bit slower.
True, that's right, Tom.
Nick Sanchez says that he needs help on exit of turn 2. Get over a track bar adjustment and a 4-tire change. Justin Allgaier.
I got your message, Tiffany.
4-tire change. A little bit of trouble getting that left front tire off. They finally dropped him 17.0 seconds on the stop.
Wow, and it looks like we got some fast pit stops out here. Austin Hill dumps off pit road first. Mark, what else are we seeing?
So it is Austin Hill, Sheldon.
They
Creed,
let
Jones, Nick
Baffert back in, and I can't justify it for the first time. I don't know what that means. I'm not a horse racing guy, so I don't know what that means.
You're going to send a truck to all 170 stores. And
Oh, Keith's horse is Render Judgment. Okay. But $5 super chat. Thank you, Tiff. Appreciate you. Thanks, Tiff.
Way in Parkwood Hill. And
Whose horse is the Daytona horse?
thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you guys for what you do, and I love listening to you guys and make this thing great. But we're
Austin Hill, Creed, Jones, Sanchez, Allgaier, your top 5. Sieg up 1 spot to 6th.
I think it's a great fit.
All right, we'll see you at Victory Lane regardless with that big trophy. That is one of the most awesome here. Hopefully, you're sticking it on top of the Andy's Frozen Custard Ford.
Boy, that'd be awesome. I haven't done that yet. That's the one thing I haven't done. Been to Victory Lane, so with our car.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Andy Coombs from Andy's Frozen Custard. Kyle Larson, you may not have to worry about as much because he's got to go to the back due to an uncontrolled tire on pit road. So we're about to get everything reset here, Mark, and give you a good lineup.
Tire changer lost the right front there. Kind of wiggled out on.
I used to do the double at Charlotte's races every year. That 600 got long one year with 22 cautions and red flags.
Sheldon Creed runs in second. Third is Brandon Jones. Joey Gates fourth. Nick Sanchez fifth.
He was disqualified for drugging horses. Oh, wow.
This is Riley Herbst.
Corey Day is 11th, 12th. Jesse.
Okay, gotcha.
14th. Harrison.
Well, I'm going for Daytona, the Daytona horse.
Anthony Alfredo.
What's up, Regine? Good to see you.
Tanner Gray in 20th.
Matt Benedetto runs 21st. Daniel Dye 22nd. Jet Burton 25th.
Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you helping out with that. 139 likes. Let's see if we get to 200. What happened to Larson? He might have pit.
Mason Matthew.
He's at 13th.
32nd, 33rd, Garrett Smithley, Mason Maggio, 34th, 35th, Ryan Ellis, Sammy Smith is 36th, -1 and 37th is Josh Balicki.
What's up with Sammy Smith in last place?
Swapping out your tires, there's nothing like it with eBay.
What's up with Sammy Smith in last place? I think it's going to be fine, Regine. If they get to play, Kelly.
Here, they are not choosing this lap, and Ross Chastain, it's been an interesting first stage. It actually took us about 15 laps to actually get our first lap under green with a couple of cautions early, but some hard racing. But Justin Allgaier has gone from the race leader now to 5th. Now things are going to be a little more tough for him.
They are, yeah. Austin Hill getting to choose first, like we saw at the race. Sheldon Creed.
What about some Zaxby's instead, Georgia fan?
Setting back again, further back than where he started the race, all the way tail of the field. And like you said, Allgaier having to choose the road.
Looks like top stories out of that first stage. 5th straight stage.
I don't know, but he's in 13th spot.
Right. You had the Larson from the 21st spot all the way up.
What's up with Cole Custer? I guess he's over with. He's just focusing on Cup only.
That opening stage.
Well, so we heard our turn announcers, Rob Albright and Pat Patterson, as well as our pit reporters, start to
Uncontrolled tire. Thank you, Jake.
than what they thought it would. What do you hear when, what do you think of when you hear that as it might apply to your Tootsie's Orchid Lounge Chevrolet for tomorrow, or what we might see here in the final 2 stages?
Yeah, we could see that just from the truck race last night when we got on track this morning. For
142 likes, trying to get to 150.
He said, "Did you see the rubber and the bumps in 3 and 4?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was wild. You could see where the car was going to compress." So with Goodyear and the evolution of the tires, something a little different, laying down a little more.
So Lloyd,
As our truck 2, as we
they play the same commercials every week.
both chose the inside lane, giving Brandon Jones front row outside.
I want to remind everybody we're on the air tomorrow afternoon, 2:30 Eastern Time, with the Worth 400. In case you missed it, for the second straight week, the Cup Series had a first-time pole winner. Last week,
Yeah, Carson Hocevar on the pole for tomorrow's race, y'all. Carson Hocevar.
Kyle Larson and Michael McDowell.
Yeah, I know you mentored Hocevar a little bit early in his career, Ross. But you might have taught him a little too much. He just got that first career pole here today.
Yeah, look, I mean, Spire.
Yeah, I would put money down on that one, Ray. Anything that says Daytona in it, You got to bet, right? Daytona racing, give it to them.
And a partner agency, different gives, different sponsors, for a big part back in 2018, 2017, getting me into that CPR car. And Jeff Dickerson is no slouch. He went and found Carson Hocevar from These Motorsports, thought he would be a way forward for
Espasa, Matty D. Okay. You yelled at me for looking at my phone.
Well, they look great. 2x2, ready to go behind the pace car here.
Yeah, Larson had it. Let's go back for the green flag.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
The first two rows, and Allgaier starts it back there in that third row. We're ready to restart here, Texas.
Again, our second stage will end at lap 90. The green flag is back out on the inside. Hill gets a quick jump. Justin Allgaier pushing all over Sheldon Creed.
Sheldon Creed will try to get around Brandon Jones. Jones running the high line, middle lane of the racetrack. Hill inside on track. Battling for third. Sheldon Creed right on the bumper of the leader.
I doubt anyone will know that.
Spot. He'll take his Chevy to the bottom. Sanchez on the move to the outside of Jones. And that's the battle for third. He got Jones a little bit loose on the bottom.
All right, we'll try it, though. I got two things to do now.
Here comes Allgaier to the outside.
Here we go.
So not the least afraid of running a high line around the race.
Every time my dog commercial goes on, my dog goes crazy.
Jeff, right behind Brandon Jones, the 21 car Austin Hill. Then you find Ryan Sieg in the middle of it. Today, we haven't talked much about him, but he's not rolling down at the bottom of the racetrack in the top 10.
He is looking inside at Sam Mayer. Can't make it happen on the exit of turn 4. Here's Austin Hill down to the stripe. Here's Ryan Sieg going after Jesse Love as Love goes after Brandon Jones.
4 cars battling now for that.
Okay.
Racetrack. Yes, Ryan Sieg.
So, JoJo. Good to see you, JoJo.
Car today. Outside that Menards color of the
10 laps complete of 45 in stage 2.
Look at Justin Allgaier now on the move to the third spot. Justin Allgaier moves to the inside of Nick.
Okay, we'll do it. Commercial break.
Race back into one. It's apparent despite a lengthy pit stop, Justin Allgaier, very, very strong Chevrolet. He's proving again this year.
You never had it, Tiff? Andy's Custard's good. Ooh, Larson got loose there. $5 super chat, Tiff. Thank you so much, Tiff. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Right there on the
Mine's vanilla ice cream, Reese's peanut butter cup, and peanut butter. That's my favorite. Really? That's crazy. You have Culver's? Okay, that's good too.
2 and 3.
12 laps complete of 45 here in stage 2.
He worked at the bottom of the racetrack, trying to move Terrell, Brandon Jones. He'll take the spot away. Up front of battle.
Lloyd, you putting any money on are you putting any money on your derby today?
Left up, and he's won. He'll get up to second spot. And he's got about, or make that the leader, he's got about a 10-car length lead over Justin Allgaier at this point as he works into turn 3. Of course, that's Austin Hill midway through. Allgaier, though, visibly close.
Pretty good, Troy. How about yourself? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. 5 more likes to 150. Help us out with those likes, y'all. Help us out, y'all.
It's wild for about 10 cars. So much running. The second lap, 4-3. Right here. Comes the field once again down into turn number 3. Austin Hill pacing everyone right now. Very fast up front. Justin Allgaier in that second spot. Then it's Sheldon Creed and Nick Sanchez.
We race him, baby. That's right.
Go in stage number 2 as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
30 laps to go here in stage 2. In stage 3, we're going to do some trivia questions, and you're going to win some prizes. We got 2 trivia questions in stage 3. So we'll ask those in stage 3. But you will have a winner. One's going to win a hat, and the other one is going to win a diecast car. 164th diecast car will be the giveaways here on our channel in stage 3. And don't forget about our giveaway tomorrow, the big VIP giveaway for all you guys. So we're going to have a NASCAR trivia, and the winner, whoever answers first, will win, and we'll get with you on social media. You'll have to have some type of social media to get with us to get your information, so we can send you the stuff that you win. So one's gonna win a hat, and one is going to win a 164th diecast car, and we're gonna send those to you as well. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. As Austin Hill continues to lead. Austin Hill continues to lead.
Hold about a 6-7 car length lead off of a turn number 3 and 4. Then it's Sheldon Creek, Nick Sanchez. The battle again. Jesse Love trying to hold off Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer, that Andy's Frozen Custard machine, wants to get back up into the top 5, as we will have 27 laps to go here in stage number 2.
All right. And Tom says his question he gave me, if whoever gets that right is a fan of NASCAR for sure. Jimmy's trying to do that. Jimmy's trying to do the answer that was last night. And those two winners contacted me, and they will be getting their prizes tomorrow, this week, or sometime in the near future, whenever I get to go to the NASCAR store. But thank you guys for being here. Hit that like for us. Hit that subscribe, as we're 64 laps in of 219 in stage 2 of 45. CeeLo, is the hat Denny's? No, it's not. It is not. It is not. Hat of their choice. There you go. Hat of their choice for Tom. So hat of their choice. It's gonna be ugly tonight here. Yeah, it's. I don't think they're gonna be playing, Georgia fan. I don't think they're gonna be playing. But who knows? You never know. They might just cancel and do a doubleheader tomorrow. That's what I would do. But you never know. Bring all those fans there just to sit there for a while.
Speedway now to drive off a winner. Austin Hill, your leader, over Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Nick Sanchez, and Sam Mayer. This is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
I'm telling you, the radio now has so many commercials over the broadcast. They're both about the same. Charlene says, "Hi, CeeLo. Nice seeing you on Pierre's stream last night." Charlene, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. We all went to Charlene Pierre's Nashville bar crawl, as he always does every Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So make sure you check it out, my man Z Pierre. But Charlene, appreciate you being here, as we definitely love Pierre, and country music and NASCAR always go together. And that's why we go over there on night times when we have night races and stuff like that. So appreciate you being here, Charlene. Warm-up question. Ray's got a warm-up question. All right, let's see what you got, Ray. But we're going to give our 2 trivia questions in stage 3. Stage 3. We'll maybe have some more folks in here at the time. Muddy at the Derby. Yeah, I heard it was pretty nasty there with all that water that came through there.
Midway through stage 2, NASCAR Xfinity Series here at Texas Motor Speedway. Kyle Larson, it's your day.
Why you watching the Braves, Detroit? Got it. Braves Dodgers tonight. We'll be bringing that to you as well.
To the back. Kyle Larson now worked up to about the cusp of the top 20. It's scrutiny there because the machine. Marty Lindman.
Kurt Busch, Gordon, David Jones. More people usually in stage 3. Usually a lot of people are here in stage 3.
And it's been told he is the best car on the track right now.
It's usually the most watched stage of any of our races. There's more people here.
Charles Lane sent it pretty quickly, but stalled out. Now they said, hey, the car's starting to come to you again. He's starting to move closer and closer to Austin Hill again. At the end of the pit stop cycle, he came on and told us through.
Yes, Sarah, awesome, good deal. You got your car, fun.
Something that became real true gauge, but true cycle time deal was going to be on that first set of tires. So Justin
Out of the groove just posted. We're watching the race, dude.
Bubble when he gets there.
I've met him a couple times, but I've never. I wonder know if he knows about us. I mean, he's a NASCAR guy, so he's got to know about us, right? It's not like we're not around NASCAR people. I wonder if he knows about us. Lisa Jones became a rookie member. Lisa, thanks so much, Lisa Jones, for becoming a rookie member. We appreciate you.
That Jared Chevrolet for Allgaier.
Kyle Larson, by the way, is
You posted the question? Where was it? I didn't see it. Hamlin, Mark Martin, Kelly says. Oh, who is the driver who won at least 20 races but never a championship? Kelly says Mark Martin and Denny. Got a point there.
I wasn't making a lot of ground.
Ray Hamlin or Mark Martin?
Either heat up, wear out. The cars around.
That was a pretty easy one.
Been able to pass a couple of them. I think if you can get to that low teens or closer to 10th place by the end of the stage, you'll be happy.
I'm also watching Harrison Burke. He is struggling out there, and his car doesn't quite sound.
Dale Jr. too, yeah.
8th is it right now, 26th. And again, is in danger of going a lap down here by the end of stage 2.
Yeah, it is a big struggle for him. We have 17 to go here in stage number 2. Austin Hill.
Really, they are? Oh, well, we're going to do Tuesday night's game then.
Stan Mayer 6, Jesse Love. Riley Herbst running in 7th. He's in the Joe Gibbs.
They're 8. Okay, so Denny Hamlin, Mark Martin, Dale Jr., Carl Edwards. There's another one. So Dale Jr., Denny Hamlin, Mark Martin, Carl Edwards. That's 4.
15th, Harrison Burke.
Who else? Greg Biffle. That's 5.
Anthony
5. Who else?
Dean Thompson, 19th.
It's 5.
Benedetto runs 21st. 22nd is Leland Hunt.
Jeff Burton, 6.
See, Jeremy Clement.
Who else? Oh, here we go. Junior Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Fireball Roberts, Carl Edwards, Dale Jr., Fred Lorenzen, Jim Parcell,
Currently running 31st.
Ricky Rudd. I mean, there's a lot more, I think, than that, Ray. Because we named like 4 that are not on that list.
Captain Lake, 35th, 36th, Nick Lights, Josh.
He said, Ray said,
We'll get quite,
who's won more than 20 races but never won a championship?
This state. Visit statewaterheaters.com to find a professional in
We might have to get those.
race coming up here in about a month. And it's a track that Ross Chastain should be a big fan of because it took a nice Gibson Guitar Trophy from that. That would be Nashville Super Speedway. June 1st, we're going to be there for the Cracker Barrel 400. They just made that sponsor announcement last week.
Cracker Barrel 400. People sleep on Rudd.
In Nashville, the headquarters of Trackhouse.
That's right. Yeah, after I get done eating at Wendy's and get my breakfast sandwich there, I can head over to Cracker Barrel maybe for lunch ahead of the race. I'll be full when I get in my number 1 car that day. Now it's
He just named all his sponsors.
prevalent. I've tried in the past to just do.
I'll be there.
Back when we were doing the Netflix documentary, I was in it 2 years ago. I wanted to just do some like a family dinner there with the Netflix crew, and Cracker Barrel told me no. They didn't want to do anything inside the store.
Ross Chastain on the radio here.
Really exciting stuff.
Yeah, it is exciting stuff.
Rudd had to tape his eyes open for one race.
About to reintroduce their campfire meals. They're going to do that on May 6th. The one across the street from the Speedway has them right now.
Blue Hog on the move again. Larson. Where's he at?
Like, amazing.
Larson in P15.
About me, I've been trying to hit a Cracker Barrel in every single state, and I probably have about half of the U.S.
Cracker Barrel.
where I visited in a different state.
Do you have one of those maps on your inside your saddlebag on your motorcycle or anything?
DW, man, there's a lot of people that have won more than 20 races then.
Yeah, I'm genuinely a fan.
What I like about Cracker Barrel, it's kind of a go-to place. Get out of volleyball games, they're always late. right? We know they're open, and we know we can get breakfast even if it's 9, 10 o'clock. So that's our volleyball referee go-to.
How good are you at checkers? Y'all sit there and play while you're waiting?
No, not checkers. Yesterday, legitimately my second attempt, and I have one at home. I don't mess with it that much. The pegboard game, I was just sitting there doodling with it while we were there, and the next thing you know, I'm like, guys, I think I'm going to win this. I left one.
Okay, so you've done it one time?
I've done it one time.
I've done it one time in my life as well, and I didn't cheat, and I've never looked up the strategy to do it, but one time by accident I did it, and no one in my family believed me.
I believe you, Ross.
I didn't believe it, except I was the one that did it.
Yeah. All right, so check out the
It was. We talked about it last night, too.
Sweet. On May 6th. We'll be back with more. We've got 9 to go in stage number 2 of the Andy's Frozen Custard 300.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all. Let's see if we get this here right here. I've been to a great Cracker Barrel restaurant, West Monroe, Louisiana. DW won a championship. Okay, yeah, DW won a championship. Duh. So he's not in that one. Welcome in Lisa Jones. Appreciate you being here. Lisa Jones becoming a member? Did I miss that? Where did I see that? Lisa Jones. Was that we responded to that? We already talked about that. Yeah, Lisa Jones became a rookie member. Thank you, Lisa. You're eligible for those emojis as well, Lisa Jones. You get those emojis too as well. 38 laps of 45. We kind of calmed down a little bit. We're almost into stage 3 as we got about 7 laps to go. Austin Cracker Barrel, 12 miles from me. Love it. Cracker Barrel. Been a minute since I've been to Cracker Barrel. Kentucky Derby, I chose Journalist, Sandman, and Sarvanty. Oh, you're on delay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I was like, wait a minute. I know we talked about that already. Who will win today? We'll see, Noah. We will see. Seven to go here. 7 to go.
Final to watch. Single power line to 7 rights. Austin Hill. Very high.
Awesome, Sarah. Glad you like the car.
Lower track now midway down the backstretch. Hill's going to have to make some quick decisions. And
Allgaier all over him.
Turn number 4. Allgaier gets the button. Nick with it all forward. Austin Hill is going to be able to get around this lap traffic. Justin Allgaier 60.
About 4 to go here.
Have just now 4 laps to go in stage number 2. For Texas, it's PRN, the Performance Racing.
My goodness. '21 with brake problems. What's P for Burton? Cousins? Jeff Burton. Jeb Burton. Not having too good of a day. He's back there in Jeb Burton. Back in 25th. 25th. We're close. Growing up, it was the Burton brothers. Awesome, Gator. All right, let's see what happens here. I would love to see a female win tomorrow, so stay tuned tomorrow and enter, ladies.
Yellow flag is out.
Chris Wright spun.
In turn number 2.
You know, I guess you could say third
A
time.
5 spun, Tom.
Really a charm when on the third time you get extremely high in turn 2. You can't.
Chris Wright, yay!
That's exactly what happened to Chris Wright in the last 7 or 8
America's auto auction is on that side of that car, Tom. America's auto auction, not the bank.
This time he wasn't able to save it.
So that yellow flag came out with 2 laps to go in stage number 2, and it looks like Justin Allgaier's string of stage wins at Texas will end at 5 as Austin Hill under yellow takes him across the stripe with just a lap to go. We will finish stage 2 under yellow.
You know, one
Chris
of the
Wright
storylines
spun.
we talked about before this race started here with the
He's
Andy
got
Frozen
American
Custard
Auto
300
Auction as his main
is who can
sponsor
actually take away the
on the side of the car, Tom.
from Richard Childress Racing. Could it be one of those junior motorsports car? And Ross, at least right now, I don't know that Austin Hill is faster than Justin Allgaier.
Oh, and he hit the wall too.
To keep him behind him.
Heck of a drive by Big Country there, Austin Hill. Gosh, that was that's impressive to do that, to run that many consecutive laps, stay ahead of the 7 car. That's that 21 team making the right adjustments on that stage 1 caution on their only pit stop. Their only chance for Austin to give some feedback this weekend. This is the first time. This will be the second on this pit stop after we complete this lap and complete the stage.
All right, so
heroic drive by the 21.
Chris Wright in the pits getting new tires. He got 1 lap to go here. CeeLo, the guys in the booth voices are echoing. Does anyone else hear that? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me turn it off. I didn't know I had the desktop on. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't mean to have that on.
Heading to the 3 wins and the other stage wins, so he's building up a little war chest for the playoff right now.
Playoffs?
The pace car here in the Andy.
Austin Hill's going to win stage 2.
The stage 2 winner, followed by Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed in 3rd. Nick Sanchez will finish stage 2 and 4th. 5th will be Sam Mayer.
Gator was going to pass, but Chris Wright changed that.
9th, Brandon Jones and Taylor Gray.
What's up, Nate?
The end of stage 2 here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Weather guard says.
All right, so Austin Hill's going to win stage 2. And now we are in stage 3. And let's stage 2. Let me turn stage 2 off. In stage 2. In stage 3, we decide if you're going to pick a different winner or not. Who do you have? I'm going with Allgaier. I'm staying with Allgaier. In stage 3, you get to... Oh, that's one of his company. Okay. Stage 3, you get to pick your winner if you think that it's going to be different from who you picked before. So who are you going with? And we're going to start with Jake. He's going to say Larson. Kelly's going 7. Ray's going Larson. Let's see here. Exactly, Ricky. Justin's Allgaier for JoJo. Allgaier for Mark. I'm with you, CeeLo, on the 7, Danny says. So Allgaier for Danny. Pulsavar is his new nickname. Steven's got Allgaier. A lot of people going Allgaier. Tips staying with Creed, man. It'll be nice if he does win. Chris is going Allgaier as well. Danny Dimes for Ricky. Charging, yeah, the Labanis were brothers, yes. Grew up, let's see here, today the 88 for Troy. Let's see, staying with Larson for Negative Squirrel. Rogers got the 7. Larson's got the 88. The Braves might get to play tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not making any. Let's see. Kelly, yes, those are 2 Petties. Jarrett and also the Elliots. Creed, Sheldon Creed for Kenneth Fox. Lori's going Larson. Lloyd's going Little Gator. Anybody else here on our channel here? You're just coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're at 160. It's been a little slower today. Anybody else? Allgaier for Martha Reed. Yeah. So might only get 1 hour into the game. Allgaier for Brandon Hayes. Thanks, Negative Squirrel. Staying with Allgaier for John Collins. All right, so there you go. You got your picks in. And next commercial, we'll do the trivia question. Next commercial, we'll do the trivia question.
Here at Texas Motor Speedway, Mark here with Brad Gilly, Ross Chastain.
Weak people changing their picks.
Right turn. Got, of course, Mr. Pat Patterson up there in 3 and 4. 2 pit reporters, Doug Turnbull, Brett McMillan will get busy in just a moment.
Yeah, it is going to be busy. Pit road's still closed.
Watch out for Tricky Nicky.
Looks like they might be opening it the next time by, so we'll have to see how that goes. Remember, the last round of pit stops at the stage 1 break, that's really where Austin Hill's team shined. They got him out first, and he was able to maintain it all the way through stage number 2. hold off Justin Allgaier and be able to get that stage win. Big deal for them. And, we know Austin Hill really has become more known for big track racing, what we used to call restrictor plate racing, but that doesn't mean he can't be fast everywhere, including here.
Look, he's won on the intermediates. He's won on the short tracks. He's the full package. There's no doubt about it. And the fact that his pit crew got him on and off pit lane so well at the end of that first stage, they put a lot of work into that. I live close enough I can hear when they're doing pit practice, cars revving up, pulling in, and that kind of thing. So it's kind of cool to think, yep, they got to be doing pit road practice again.
And they support a lot of teams. Sure that you hear a lot of pit stops and a lot of 5-lug stops, which sounds a lot different. What we all remember with the old 5-lug nuts and now the Cup cars with one, as pit road will be open this.
Yeah, going to be exciting. So Austin Hill is going to lead the crowd. Right now they're up in turn 3 and 4. Brett McMillan and Doug Turnbull will give us all the action as to what's going to happen here at the end of stage number 2. Currently, 24 cars are on the lead lap. All 24 of those lead lap cars are in.
All right, here we go.
Correct as the entire phalanx of lead lap cars comes to pit road here. The first in front of me.
Pit stops here in stage 3. Pit stops. What's up, One World? Good to see ya. Ron's is the number 7.
Are started loose to build tight over that run. It's going to be a fairly routine pit stop there for the 19th Tokyo team. Brett McMillan.
Austin Hill said that his car.
I'd like to talk about fast pasta here.
A chassis adjustment, also an air pressure adjustment, working on the left side of that car.
Pit stops here for the boys. Pit stops for the boys.
Tight early in the run, then it's out later on. It's got some more tire change, and it's out.
Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, Justin Allgaier, Nick Sanchez, Jesse Love, Tanner Gray, Connor Day, Riley Herbst, Sam Mayer, Kyle Larson. The top 10 off of pit.
There we go.
Stage of the Andy's Frozen Custard 300. We still have 107 laps to go in this race here at Texas Motor Speedway.
107 laps to go here. You know I love pasta. Everybody loves pasta, right? Fast pasta. Let's see here. So we got pit stops complete. Austin Hill, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed. Actually, Jesse Love's going to be Austin Hill, Creed, Allgaier, Sanchez, Love, and P5. So your top 5. Tyler Gray went up 4 spots. He finished up 6th. So we have about 100 and some laps to go. We are under caution here for the 5th time. I said 6 cautions, so I get 7. If you picked a caution, you add another caution flag because we had a competition caution. We didn't know about it. So, all right, here is the first question. And the first winner, whoever gets the right in the chat, will win. All right, so the first question is from our good friend Tiff. She supplied this one, and the winner of this question will win a 164th style die-cast car of their choosing. Okay, here it is. So Tiff supplies the question. Oh, first, William Jones, $1.99 super chat. Thank you, William. Everybody tell William thank you so much. All right, here is the question. All right, the question is, speaking of the Daytona Indy 500 coming on our channel here in a couple weeks, with Kyle Larson going to be driving in it. This is for a 164th die-cast car. It'll be sent to you. You'll have to contact me on social media to claim your prize. And I'll have my social medias up. Matter of fact, I will put my social medias up right now. So here is, as we're giving away stuff all weekend, in honor of our 32,000 subscriber weekend. Here it is. So there's our socials. All right, here it is, the question. Are you ready? First person to answer this in the chat will win. And you must contact me on social media at one of these places right here. The question is, what city is the Indy 500 in? What city is the Indy 500 in? What city is the Indy 500 in? Center Hill Cards, Speedway, Center Hill Cards wins. He gets the first one in there. Speedway, Center Hill Cards. And matter of fact, since Center Hill Cards at Speedway and Brandon Hayes at Speedwell, Indiana, I'm going to give 2 winners, Center Hill Cards and Brandon Hayes. Make sure you message me on social media. Congratulations on that. At one of these social media spots, you must contact me. Not Indianapolis, not India. It's Speedway, Indiana. So I will give Center Hill Cards and Brandon Hayes. You must contact me on social media to claim your prize. And there are the spots here. So fooled. Yes, Georgia fan. I was breaking up on audio. I don't know. I don't know. All right. There you go. Thank you, Tiff, with that. We'll do the next one here pretty soon with the hats. You live there, Joyce? Trick question. Right here. Brandon Hayes and Center Hill Cards. Make sure you message me.
Sandmare, 9th.
Right here.
Kyle Larson.
Jones runs in 11th. 12th is Carson.
I've been duped.
Dean Thompson is 14th. 15th, Josh Williams. Anthony Alfredo is 16th. That B Pro Auto Chevrolet of Daniel Dye is 17th. 18th, Matt DiBenedetto. Ryan Seed, 19th. And 20th is Leland Honeyman.
You're welcome, Brandon. You're welcome, Center Hill Cards.
Retzlaff, 23rd.
Racetracks in Indianapolis, Indiana. 16th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. Uh-oh.
29, 30th, Nick Lights.
Brandon Hayes.
Kyle Seed. Ryan Ellis is 35th. He actually moves down to, Ryan Ellis is 33rd. 34th is Sandy Smith. Joey Gates is 35th. Josh Balicki, 36th. Chris Wright, 37th. And Christian Eckes, the only car out of this race, he will finish in 30th.
Christian Eckes.
And that's the way they run here at Texas Motor Speedway as they are lined up side by side behind that pace car, Pat Patterson.
Yep, we're getting ready to go again. It's the field now.
See if we can get another one here.
Chevrolet doing a good job.
Thank you, Georgia fan. It's time to give back to everybody, y'all. We've been doing a lot. Now it's time to help out.
Starting with this one here today. Again, those 2 up here on the front. Then you find Nick Sanchez lined up against Sheldon Creed. And there's Jesse Love.
What happened to Eckes? Engine issues.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Restart zone. The fans of Texas rise to their feet. We go green. NASCAR starter.
Go.
Waits the green flag. Austin Hill will lead them to turn 1. Trouble on the straightaway. Josh Williams got across the grass.
Good gosh.
With him into the
Caution.
It's a big one here in Texas. That was just it.
There's the big one. Josh Williams causes it. Oh.
We're going to go for a long bit.
Thank you, Mermaid Tours. Mermaid Tours. Thanks for the sub.
Car's torn up.
Yeah, that is a
Stay off my lawn. Caution on the track. Ooh, Josh Williams. Who was another involved there? Was that Sheldon Creed? No. Oh, cars everywhere.
absolutely almost impossible to see.
Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate it, man. I wish we could make it even better with everything we have available to us, but that's how it goes.
And just got driven right into the grass. So he has right rear damage there. The crew deliberating where they're gonna come in. They're just saying right now they're gonna come in. And it looks like he had contact with Taylor Gray, who has a big tire donut.
Boy, y'all need some driver's lessons.
So
Ricky with 5 gifted memberships. Ricky, thank you so much. Ricky. Philip V. Maddie F. Oh, look at Maddie. He's going to be happy with that for the Brave streams. Scott Based. The Doodle Chicken. Thanks so much for it. Maddie F. finally gets a membership.
Coming off 54 when they were still speaking.
Yeah, that's Taylor Gray, the 54. And boy, a lot.
Just had a 4-horse finish race 8 of the Derby.
300. And we're not even to the halfway point. 102 laps to go here at Texas.
All right, now it's time for our second one of the day. All right, I got you, Center Hill cards. Here is the second trivia question. All right, everybody can hear me just fine. Second trivia question. And this is for a hat of their choosing, and Tom will get that for us. You'll have to message me on social media, and we'll go from there. But the right answer wins. All right, here's our second trivia question. We're giving prizes away all weekend. We gave two 164th cars away yesterday to two winners. We've given 164th car away, two 164th cars away to two winners here today. And now here is another one. What was the worst thing that ever happened at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the past? What is the worst thing that ever happened at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the past? What is the worst thing? They had a bunch of wrecks, Taj. What is the worst thing? You have to be detailed with this, though. Anybody else? Just did a fact check. And there it is. Brian Allen. Brian Allen. You are the winner. Brian Allen. Bridge collapsed. Brian Allen, congratulations. Brian Allen is the first one that said it. Brian Allen, bridge collapsed. Going across the street at Charlotte. Brian Allen, make sure you were there for the race. Oh, Brian was there. Look at that, Tom. Brian was there for that. Wow. Yeah. It's all right, Brian. Make sure you message me on socials. We'll get you hooked up with Tom, and he can send that to you. Any hat of your choosing. All right, there it is. Wow. I'm gonna forget about that bridge. I was there too. Kelly was there too. Oh my gosh.
Area.
The next gen car. That's a good one too, Troy. The next gen car.
Feel well. So
Oh.
after they started, Austin Hill came on. He was leading the race. He came on and said he could tell that the car was really.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, CeeLo. Davey heli crash was the worst, man. Oh yeah, no meme. I got you right there. But that happened at Talladega, didn't it? Davey's crash happened at Talladega. Tom was there too.
Some of it terminal for some of these cars, some of it incidental, but
that goes way back too.
Thing as important as it is. Pit road's open now. We see cars that have been running a lap down.
All right, congratulations to all the winners today. We gave 3 giveaways away today, y'all. And I'll contact you on social media. Oh, you contact me on social media, and that's how it works. And if you still need to know about social media,
I'm watching it.
Here it is right here.
Myself to not do it tomorrow. That's one of the perks of cup racing is you get to watch these other series, and I can't afford to do that, right? If I do that most infamously
at Speedway,
failed Junior 7 years ago with his big explosion.
Yeah, sitting on track at Charlotte was Kerry Earnhardt wreck with Blaze Alexander, and Blaze died from the wreck.
Right.
Little thing. Big enough to put a watermelon in.
The point is, if you get in there again, it's going to be even worse. I mean, it's just going to get worse, right?
You're not going to find me there, I hope.
All I'm saying, Ross, I think that section of racetrack from the dog legs to turn.
Same lineup as yesterday. Well, they do that a lot.
Nascar race, so I think it's cleaner.
Well, if looking back, I chose less grass and more Kyle Busch. I would do less Kyle Busch next time, not fly through the air. I take my chances in the grass. And it's something that SMI, and the Smith family, they've done the artificial turf at the Roval in Charlotte and Concord. There's options, and I'm sure that they have people that manicure this great grass. It looks great. It just together with all the rain, it saturates and it's very thick. It's all grass. It looks great. That's how you get all that paint for all these logos. And just with the splitters of these Xfinity cars and the trucks, they dig in.
And again, it looks level, but like anybody's lawn, it's got these little bumps and rolls to it, and that splitter catches it, digs in, and that's it.
My lawn. Lumpy lawn?
No, not at all.
Recently, I did an Ag Asphalt episode with a company called Precision Turf, and they grow the turf for a lot of football stadiums. The grass we were standing there looking at was going to go in Clemson soon for this football season, so they grow it on.
All right.
Stuff.
So another wreck. Ross Chastain just talks all the time. Like, he hasn't stopped talking.
It's ready to play football on. That might work here.
You met your ex on that bridge? Worst thing ever. That's funny, God Rides. God Rides said I met my ex on that bridge. Tomorrow I have another question, and this time we're giving away a 1/24th die cast from the choice of a JGR driver. Wow. Okay. Okay. Man.
Thinking that he thinks he might be able to do that again. Austin Hill has the inside position. Jesse Love to the outside of row 2. Sheldon Creed, Nick Sanchez, and Connor Day get ready to fire off again here in Texas. Fans are again.
All right, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
300 here at Texas.
Green flag. Where you at, green flag?
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Green, let's see if he's able to keep the car on the bottom. He's got that tail out just a bit. Just for all. He's not 5 minutes off turn 2.
I read it. I'll make that announcement too.
Looks like Sheldon Creed involved in that.
Oh my gosh, guys. Another caution.
Same part of the racetrack at the same time. And unfortunately for Sheldon Creed.
Sheldon Creed in the wreck. Okay. I'll message you, Brian. Thank you, buddy. Oh my goodness. Sheldon Creed now in the wreck. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Put that dress away, Creed. You're not going to wear it today. Oh. 97 to go, and we have another caution. Yep, right there. Got into it. He was running 4th place, too. And then he nailed the wall.
And he is putting that car down the pit lane, heading.
How many cautions now? 7. You're welcome, Brian.
Great race.
7.
Break for him.
Yeah, that's a very tough break.
7 cautions.
Jesse Love.
Okay, 7 cautions, 33 caution laps. 7 cautions, 33 caution laps.
The entire left side of that car. It jacked up the car, and he didn't come to a stop. He shut off the engine. He did say, I thought he said that he had no brakes, but he was able to come to a stop at his pit stall, but he was coming very slow when he came down here. Taking off the left side tires, and they are doing a lot of body work.
So we have another caution. These guys can't race for nothing. Literally just said, I'm so glad we just bet on Creed. Yeah, there was. Holly, I'll see you, Holly. Love Holly. Did you get your car yet, Holly?
Thing, really at a tough point of the race when everyone's full.
Holly, did you get your car yet? But Sheldon Creed just in an accident. Where did the 70 come from? Bronny wants to know.
Cars behind him. Sheldon Creed underneath him with Corey Day to his right rear, and Corey was shaded down just a little bit closer.
So Sheldon Creed in 22nd, Alfredo in 21st. 22 cars on the lead lap.
Side wall than it first looked like, and Sheldon Creed made bigger contact on the inside wall than it first looked. That was a pretty good lick for Sheldon Creed, who's again run top 10 just about all that.
Ugh.
That's really tough. Pit road.
Love got into it too. Love is okay. Good deal.
Stage of the race. So we'll see if anyone wants to take an opportunity to come down pit road. There's no way with 95 to go that anyone could pit now and make the full distance, even if we had a large number of cautions. So not sure if we're.
So Sheldon Creed in the wreck. Jesse Love in the wreck as well.
We got swirly, but I guess
Jesse Love hit the wall for a little bit there.
I've been running through the grass on them restarts, and I don't know, just you can't see everybody so tight. Reed, my spotter, he actually said something about it. I moved up, but didn't up enough. So if we were racing lawnmowers, I'd be badass, right? But we're not. So
Racing lawnmowers. Yawn, exactly, Menace.
We're working on, and looking forward to the end of this race. Unfortunately, we got to the Infield Care Center as fast as Xfinity Mobile, so which is never good. On to the next one.
Yeah, that's for sure. There will maybe some lawnmower racing here during the 2-week break, Brett McDillon.
All right, Jesse Love is coming to stop at his.
What time do the ponies run? 6 o'clock, I think.
They had taken out the right side tires, put them on, tried to do some body work over there. Then they're going to come around to the left side. There's a huge tire mark right below the driver's side door, where the driver's side door would be. And they haven't come around to the left side yet. They say when they get over here.
Only 16 laps into this stage. Got a while, y'all.
They're still working on the right side.
Freed can't win anything Xfinity related. One of these days, it'll be his day.
They did the work on the right side already. He's going to come back in, and then they'll do the work on the left side for Jesse Love.
When you look at what's happened early on in the Xfinity Series season, Josh Williams has had some troubles, but he had a good car today and had driven up until that point pretty strong race and looked like he was positioning himself for his best finish of the season. Tough break for him.
Can we even finish the race before tomorrow? Exactly.
Up in the low teens, and what's really good, he said he thought he had a top 5 car, and they were working on it on the long run. He did fall off a little on the long run, but I agree with Josh. If they could have stayed out of the grass, I think he would have had one of his best days of the year. Bummer, he puts so much into this. He's down through his career. He just continues to show up when a lot of people would walk away, and he continues. He's got a good group that continue to find the sponsorship and work with Alloy to keep, do everything they need to do to keep this program going. And he's a racer. I raced with him when I was 12 years old. We were beating and banging down in South Florida, and bummer to see him out of the race today.
Take a quick break and come right back to Texas Motor Speedway.
All right, so we are under caution again for the 7th time after Sheldon Creed gets wrecked, and he collected Jesse Love too as well. Love, let's see where he's at right now. I saw Love hit the wall too. He's back in 17th, but Allgaier continues to lead this. Austin Hill P2, Nick Sanchez 3, Larson 4. And 5 is Brandon Jones. He's doing double duty this weekend, as he did the trucks last night. And now here on our track, there's Josh Williams being interviewed. He had a wreck before this wreck. Last caution, he got into it with the grass. I believe he got into the grass. Yep, right there. Actually, Josh Williams and the 26 got into the grass, but Josh Williams is the one that felt the effects of it, and he ran into the 42, it looks like. And that was the caution before this caution, which involves Sheldon Creed. So.
That's hard to.
Sheldon's them songs should be my own prison. I know. One day he'll win, right? One day he'll win. Did Holly ever say that she got her car? I didn't see in the chat if she said that she got her car. Oh, she said that she was waiting. That's right. She said she was waiting. Well, hopefully everybody got their cars. I know a lot of people message me. Maybe it'll be a little bit this week too as well. Maybe this week coming. Josh says he wished he was in a lawnmower. That's funny.
Not so much.
That's not.
92 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. We'll be on tomorrow, y'all, at 1:30 Central. We're giving you the live coverage 1:30 Central tomorrow for some fun in the sun at Texas Motor Speedway, the Worth 400. And we'll hear for pre-race ceremonies, and then we'll have a good time tomorrow as well. So 334 of us here. We're at 187 likes. We're almost at 200. If you have to get us to 200 likes, that would be awesome. 200 likes. We're a little low on the likes today. Not as many in the chat either, but that's okay. There's a lot of stuff. It's the weekend. It's springtime. People are out and having a good time. There's a lot of stuff on. There's playoffs. There's a whole bunch of stuff on. So duct tape it up and let's get out there. 00. Let's go log some laps. That's right. Put that speed tape on. But Sheldon Greed, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Maybe one day he'll hit it, but hit that like. That's right.
Third, Mason Massey. Ryan Ellis, 24th. 25th is Mason Maggio. 26th is Blaine Perkins. Miles, 27th. 28th, Carter Quaffle. Dean Thompson.
Playoffs.
30th, Joey Gates.
31st, Nick Lights, Josh Balicki in 32nd, Catherine Lake 33rd, Chris Wright is in 34th, Garrett Smithley in 35th. Out of this race now, Sheldon Creed will finish 36th, Josh Williams 37th, and Christian Eckes will finish 38th. That leaderboard update brought to you by B Pro Auto. Need quality auto parts? Find what fits at bproautoparts.com. B Pro Auto, trusted parts, next level.
Leg up the 33rd.
Car that will cross the start finish line. Still 90 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Like this like. I'm working. Just stop by to say, hey, what's up? Like this like. Good to see you. Burger crew coming through. What happened to Stupid Roofer?
He did stay in the car.
It's been a while for Stupid Roofer. I hope he's okay. $5 super chat from Tiff says, my car makes me smile every day. It's purple. It's Bubba. Michael Jordan's part owner of the team. Yes, she was one of the winners. Tiff, she got the Bubba. She got the Grimace Bubba paint scheme that was available that day. So congratulations. Thank you, No Name, for the $1.99. We appreciate your super chats. Thank you for all the super chats today. No Name with the $1.99. Tiff, everybody tell No Name thank you as well. $1.99 for No Name. $5 for Tiff. $5 for Tiff. $5 for Tiff. $10 for Ricky. And let's see. So new members today. 2 as well.
Can't count anyone out, especially with 90 to go. It'll be 89 in regulation to go when they come back across the start-finish line. And again, another trip coming up.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Roofer in a while. Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Well, up behind the pace car, ready to go again.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can lag some laps, make a dent in this 90 laps, you know?
Don't know what you got till you get another 5 laps into it, and certainly on up front, midway through 3 and 4 with Austin Hill on the outside. Are about to restart this. Kyle Larson.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
We'll get some racing going at this time as we get ready to restart. Oh, but yeah, caution like
I don't know, Shay. We'll see.
Are flashing once again, so they'll complete 8 laps.
How many lead passes at North Wilkesboro Truck and All-Star Race last year combined? Ooh, that's a good one.
By the NASCAR.
How many? This is not for a prize, though, but how many lead passes at North Wilkesboro Truck and All-Star Races last year combined?
Never know how this
Big Gator fan. What's up, man? He loves him some Gators. Likes the Gators. He likes the Gator.
Thing that you feel in the field, is that just the way the mood of the race goes?
Jake says 33. I don't know the answer, Lloyd, so you'll have to correct everybody.
Especially if I'm, because it's just like I just want to race. Now for a guy like Kyle Larson, it's helped him cycle.
Well, I guess they're gonna go one more lap now.
Able to work his way through. Leland Honeyman, another one, restarting in the 9th position, 5th row on the bottom in that 70 car, able to work his way up and
Catherine Legg needs to finish this race. Yes.
Point they can, if somebody like Leland can continue that and stack those points. That's big.
193 likes. We're 7 away from 200. Help us out with that.
And tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern time our coverage of the Worth 400 gets underway here on PRN. Carson Hosevar.
What's up, Chris? DMS. What's up, man?
Green flag. We're about to go racing again. That Chevy Corvette pace car is going to hang a left, head for pit road. Jason Brownlow at the controls there. And here is Allgaier leading the field into the Echo Park Automotive restart zone. Green flag is flying. Allgaier gets a quick jump as Hill tries to fight back to his outside.
Guys that started this race on the front row occupy those spots on this restart. Justin Allgaier, half a car length lead in the middle of the 2. Austin Hill is there.
I can Cletus watching this race like, nope, no Xfinity race for me.
Start. That's going to bring Kyle Larson right to his bumper. Meanwhile, up front,
Larson.
car lead. Nick Sanchez holding on to the second spot. Austin Hill running in third. Then there's Kyle.
I hate that.
Top 5 as they come across the stripe. 88 laps to go. 87 now in the Andy's Frozen Custard 300.
Still a lot of racing remaining. Nick Sanchez, that rookie. Very, very appreciate here this afternoon. Top 5 almost the left inch. For third spot, here comes the 88 car. It'll be Kyle Larson trying to make a move here and pick up that third spot.
CeeLo got my car, Chris. Awesome, dude. Glad you got it, man. Congratulations, buddy.
Jones trying to ease through the same open door as Kyle Larson. Can't do it. He'll follow the tire tracks of Austin Hill back to turn 1.
Brandon Jones struggled in the
Brandon Jones and Austin Hill.
Once again, Allgaier totally in control now out in front by about 10 to 12 car lengths as he enters turn 3. Right behind him, Nick Sanchez goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Then you've got Kyle Larson, Austin Hill, and Brandon Jones.
And right behind them, behind Brandon Jones, running Harrison Burton. He's actually got some heat coming onto his back bumper. That's Ryan Sieg, the runner-up.
Ryan Sieg all on Burton.
A couple of times he sat for him, trying to
See those 39s if you're a Ryan Sieg like Bronny. Justin, watch out. Austin Hill's right behind you.
spot away, bottom of the racetrack. He gets it done. And here comes his cousin.
Ryan Sieg going past Burtner.
Trying to also take advantage.
Jeff Burton saw the door close. He will get right behind Harrison Burton. They cross this.
Leg has been wrecked week after week.
Texas.
Colonel for the sixth position already. Straight away back and race to the Justin Allgaier. Who looks at here as they getting the pole away. Now Allgaier's got a healthy lead up front, long way back, all the way through the top six.
Allgaier almost a second lead on Dirty Nick Sanchez here. On Larson in third, Austin Hill fourth, Brandon Jones fifth.
That's a fight for seventh. Jeff Burton trying to get around his cousin Harrison Burton. They come across the start-finish line. Harrison has about a car-length advantage over Jeff.
The front six spread out about 8 to 10 car lengths per position. And battle for seventh between Texas continues. Harrison moved to the bottom of the racetrack in 1-2. And Jeff Burton now the pressure to that cars. A little further back, that's where you find Daniel Dye as he tries to hold on to that spot. Here comes Burton's again, both of them, nose to tail into turns 3 and 4. Ryan Sieg trying to close the distance on the 20 of Brandon.
You want a hat?
A gaggle of traffic, and they're fighting really hard back there in that group. It's Riley Herbst, Corey Day among the two of the 4 cars battling back there.
At the 14th spot up the track, Riley Herbst is moving toward the finish. Corey Day's been involved in some of he's moving forward.
Justin on. Oh, sorry, Pat. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say Corey Day will trail Herbst now into turns 3 and 4.
Okay. Harrison Burton and Jeb Burton battling for 7th place.
Into turn number 1, the battle now taking up the 7th position.
And then the 70, Leland Honeyman, who spun earlier. And William Swallowich trying to take over his spot as well.
In the win here in turn at number 3.
We got a 4-day welcome to Rockville pass. What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is.
5 the opening 8 races. He has not had one lately. And he'll back to get another top 10 today. And right now,
3 likes from 200.
He has run up front.
Hit that like for us, y'all. Help us out.
Patient when he needed to be as well.
Yeah, and you see
Rockville's at the Daytona. Okay.
Out of the gate strong. You know, the foundation there. There's been drivers, several drivers over the years that have.
What is it? Like a
Clearman
obviously the most.
What is it? I don't even know. Why Denny? I've been a Denny fan for a long time, Danny. Been a Denny fan for a long time. There's our 200. Thanks, guys, for it. Appreciate it.
No matter how the race plays out, they'll have something to smile about. And a
Concert. Oh, cool.
He's led 54 laps, average finish.
Who's at the concert? Let's see.
And 4 top 10s. So it's been a decent start. It was something to build on.
Here's the other thing. Nick Sanchez doing a pretty good job right now holding off Kyle Larson. But for how long, Rob?
Yeah, I don't know how long, but so far he is doing a superb job for that.
Green Day. Corn. Wow.
Sanchez make a mistake. Now Larson is pacing himself, I would say, at this point. No need to push. You know,
Interesting. 3 doors down.
Sanchez. Sanchez not going quietly.
Sanchez on the outside, able to fight off Larson one more time. 77 laps, though, still to go.
I wouldn't mind going on that Friday. See Green Day. Be pretty cool. I did.
Hard time keeping that throttle.
Alice in Chains.
He blows by Sanchez during the backstretch here. He'll set his.
Interesting.
Once again, Kyle Larson midway through 3 and 4, pulling away from third place.
As Kyle Larson pulls away from third place, as Pat mentioned, he'll set his sights on Justin Allgaier. It's time.
Matching it up, y'all. 203 likes.
Continue in that second position. It is Larson's this time. He was really.
So far, 41 caution laps and 5 lead changes with 7 cautions.
Number 3. Right now, got a slow car at the bottom of the racetrack.
Catherine Legg going really slow.
We've got a report she's got a flat tire.
Waiting to see William Swallowich at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. He can swallow him down.
Nick Sanchez, Austin Hill, and Brandon Jones.
All right. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We thank you so much for being here today. And I don't know how to, there it is. Where's Larson? Larson is in P2. He's a 2.5 behind Allgaier. 2.5 behind Allgaier. And then Dirty Nick Sanchez is 2.5 seconds behind the leader as well. Zane says, thank you. You are my only hope for Xfinity. MRN is down and the CW battle cam person is horrible. It's better than nothing though, at least, Laurie. It's better than nothing. I mean, I'm watching this rather than the broadcast because the broadcast is behind. So I hate waiting for it. So doctor said not to go to it. Might be too. Yeah, gotcha. So we're just waiting here. We're at 37 laps complete of 110. 37 laps complete of 110. Charlotte used to have 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 Cokes in turn 4 for $99. They do that kind of the special here. Most Dodger dogs are swallowed whole. Dodger dogs. Kelly says, I went 9 years in a row just to use Jimmy, just to see Jimmy dominate. You're welcome, Troy. We try to be here every week for you guys, no matter what. A lot of other people try to do that and then they fail, or they try some other crazy stuff and that gets them in trouble and then they stop doing it anyway. So, but thank you guys for being here. We thank you so much for hanging out.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging with us tonight. Come on, turn it off.
Plus an included Paramount Plus subscription to stream Dora, so your daughter can learn Espanol.
Oh, that's over here now. I got all confused. Sorry, all that. All right. You're welcome, Roger. You are welcome.
It looked like you and the 17 were going for the same real estate there, Corey Day. What happened?
I don't know. Like, any kind of good restart as I needed there. I was about
Yeah, I probably won't be doing the stream. I might be doing something else instead, Jake, instead of just waiting around. I'll do tomorrow's instead. I'll probably cancel the stream tonight. Where's JJ? What's up? Play by play with JJ. Make sure you check him out. He is our friend and colleague. If you like Phillies racing, if you like the Philadelphia Phillies, make sure you check it out. My man, play by play with JJ. What's up, dude? Appreciate you being here. He does Sixers basketball, but he's all about Phillies right now, and he does a great job. So make sure you check out my man, play by play with JJ.
Spot drive up to the back bumper of 7th place with about 68 laps to go.
And again, came into this race only 2 top 10s, opening 11 races with 4 DNF. Kind of the thing you normally go through as a young driver.
He's our Philly friend.
But
Yes. Did the car lose their tire? I don't think so. I don't think so. Chris B says, I dare who wins as long as it isn't a Cup Series driver trying to stay relevant in Xfinity. Cheers. One World says, I think he's doing the race tomorrow, right, CeeLo? The race? JJ's doing the race tomorrow? I don't think he's doing the race tomorrow. I don't think so. He's doing Phillies tomorrow. Your Preds and my Canucks are both golfing. You're right, Troy. They are.
Runs in third. Austin Hill in fourth. Brandon Jones fifth. Sixth.
I'm streaming the race tomorrow. No, I'm talking about the baseball game tonight. I'm probably not going to do it. We'll do the one tomorrow instead.
300. And again, Justin Allgaier out front. He was able to hold serve about 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait around for that rain and just do 1 hour and then it rain and then sit there. I ain't doing that.
Cut the gap down to 0.7 per second.
Had to work extremely high the last 2 times.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything outside either, JoJo. Might go to dinner or something. That's about it.
Thread the needle as he tries to close down on the leader. They're midway through 3 and 4, now all 4.
On a surveyor turn announcers, Rob, I want to start with you up in 1 and 2, where the banking is at 20 degrees. One thing we've talked about since yesterday's Truck Series race is how much this track can widen out. It's a wide racetrack, but a narrow groove. But what are you seeing here today?
That is for name. And the banking for shorter pieces, degrees. They also added a lane visually.
Troy says he likes the Cup guys going down and giving competition to the Xfinity guys. And I think a lot of it has to do with not that. I think it's NASCAR saying, hey, go down there, put some butts in the seats. Larson reeling them in. About halfway to go here. 47 laps. $5 super chat for Tiff saying play-by-play JJ's an awesome announcer. Roll it in. Reel it in, Larson.
Is trying to take the lead for the first time this afternoon. We've had
that 88. Trying to take it from my Allgaier.
Austin Hill for 54. Larson, though, trying to come on late.
Show them how to do it. Reeling them in, Larson.
No discount.
Reeling them in.
Didn't get to be a chick being able to get around these lap cars. He does a great job. Kyle Larson doesn't see these guys all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, side-by-side lap traffic with Kyle C.
No, I have no patience for fishing, Chris. No patience for fishing or golf. None. And another $5 for a Miss Super Spain. Shout out Spain, who's having fun today in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. Thank you, Tiff. We miss you, Spain.
Larson also trying to make his way around the number 42 of Anthony Alfredo.
Allgaier lost time with those roadblocks. Well, Larson did too. They're back in 1.
have one more pit stop at least and one more opportunity to make adjustments. But these two are pulling away with all of the machines behind. Now, Allgaier once again off of 2. He can see Larson now pretty big in his mirror as they work down the backstretch. Larson's got a great run into 3. Now, if he sees he can make a move, he'll go right to the bumper of Justin Allgaier. Maybe a car.
Oh, Larson.
Pit window with 59 laps to go. This time by.
We're gonna have pit stops too. Green flag pit stops coming up as well. I don't know why the battle cam keeps on showing Dirty Nick Sanchez in 3rd. And there's Travis Quaffle in 4th. No, Quaffle's a lap down. Where's Quaffle at? He's just a lap down car. Where's the 1?
Just a little higher. Goes to the bottom of the racetrack this time.
Riley Herbst, one of the lead laps.
The 1 is down 2 laps. Carson Quaffle is down 2 laps.
But Larson is closing in.
Hard to imagine we could run the rest of this race under green, so pit stop may in fact determine the outcome of the race. Here comes Larson. Let's get him following. He drops to the bottom. All right.
The 19 in for pit stops. 19 in for pit stops. Riley Herbst and that Monster Energy.
Larson almost loses control.
Oh!
Car, and it leaves Allgaier up front.
That was an incredible drive, and
Man.
Kyle Larson, but he regroups again. 3 car lengths the difference between the leaders.
Here disaster.
All right. See you, JJ. Appreciate you, buddy.
Both of these veterans hanging there, and nobody left to continue to battle.
CeeLo.
Beat. That car went up the racetrack. Allgaier was holding on to it. Now he's got Allgaier. It's got about another.
CeeLo's it's on your schedule. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to just sit there for a rain delay if I know it's going to rain. We'll see. The leaderboard is wrong.
6 laps to go. The gap.
It just hasn't updated itself.
Justin Allgaier will pass his fresh as they continue to battle. As Allgaier stretched it out just a bit. Yeah, they moved down the backstretch now. Riley Herbst in that 3rd spot as they move into turn number 3. Once again, it's Allgaier up at the top side of the racetrack, the middle of the racetrack right now. Same place as
Go Arizona beat Philly. Christian, welcome back.
Up here, Doug Turnbull, who's in front of you?
Riley Herbst just finished a lap ago. Now his teammate.
Riley Herbst. He's coming faster now. He's almost got up to Larson, passing him.
The adjustments there. A little bit slow stopping. Clean the grill. He is down.
Larson Allgaier with a half a second lead on Larson. We got green flag pit stops to come here. My phone is good. My TV's 10 minutes behind. Yeah, that happens. That's why I stopped watching the broadcast. I watch the battle cam now.
Damage to his race cars. They had to watch.
Justin Allgaier to maintain lead over Kyle Larson. Try to unlock himself.
Don't mess around, Larson.
Well, here comes Allgaier in turn number 3. Once again, Larson is fading back pretty considerably right now, but still can see the leader well off forward.
Across the stripe, 15-3 to go. Riley Herbst got trapped behind.
Herbst trying to get his lap back.
Trying to get back on the lead lap with those stretch tires.
Now, whoever's making the decision at this first will talk.
Herbst is 2 laps down, though. Fast Pasta's 1 lap down.
Just comes from Larson. It looks like he's picking up again on the leader as he continues to try to close down on the leader. Just 8 cars back of him now off turn 4.
52 laps to go. We're looking ahead to a green flag cycle of pit stops coming up here at Texas Motor Speedway.
All right. So we got under 50 or about 50 laps to go. And we got green flag pit stops coming up. Herbst is already pitted. He's already pitted. They might play Georgia fan. They might. We'll see. I'll look at the radar for tonight, though. If you haven't heard, Kathleen dropped $2,000 on an engagement ring. Awesome, Kathleen. I saw your picture in our Discord. Congratulations. I don't know, man. That looks... Yeah, it's going to be there in about 7. To about 9. Seven to 9, it looks like it's going to rain. You like to hear the Allgaier crew? Okay, hold on. If he says anything. Let's not get some foul language. And here's Larson in the pits. Larson in the pits. As the leader's still out there, though. Allgaier's still out there. Larson in the pits now. Gonna be 4 tires and some fresh feel goods with some Sunoco. Feel strong. Some juicy Sunoco. In that Blues Hog Chevrolet. Allgaier's still out there. There's Jesse Love. See what happens here.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5, line.
Corey Day in as well. And here is the leader, Allgaier. Allgaier comes in. Austin Hill is going to be the new leader here. Allgaier, the leader in the pits. Allgaier, the leader. The 7 has a huge point lead. Why you guys want the dominant guy to always win, Lightning says. So Allgaier in and out. And we'll see where Larson places here. Larson's now in 12th place, 1 lap down. He's going to come and get his lap back after he passes Allgaier here. Larson passing at the line right now. And Allgaier coming out. So Larson gets his lap back. Larson should have his lap back now. We don't allow foul language. We don't allow foul language. All right.
Then again, country countdown.
Oh, still on the commercial break there. Hopefully Larson wrecks. I don't think so. Larson now on the lead lap in 11th place. He's working on, he just passed Brennan Poole. Now he's working on Fast Pasta. Let's listen into Allgaier. I mean, Larson here. Do we have a caution? Yes, we do. It's Allgaier. Oh no, Allgaier in the grass.
Justin Allgaier has gone from a potential.
Oh my gosh, Allgaier in the grass.
Heavily damaged. He's in the infield grass and climbing out of his car.
That was a big one. Pat Patterson, what happened?
Well, Allgaier was obviously back off of his pit stop, running as hard as he could. He caught Chris Wright. Trying to judge exactly where to pass Chris Wright at. Chris Wright really didn't make the move. Justin made a bad judgment call. Ended up getting into the back of Wright, spinning him to the bottom of the racetrack. Allgaier contacted the wall out to the right. Day is over for the Jared.
Brett McMillan, what are they saying on the in-car?
Well, the end car just
Because I have the wrong one.
just about it with his pit stall.
Allgaier.
Stopped and Jim Perry was rocker arm. and he just stopped it out of the
I gotta try to get around Chris Wright.
This developed because of when they chose to make their pit stop. They could have gone before Kyle.
Oh no.
They didn't. And they not only didn't go before Larson, they waited 2 laps to make the stop.
And look who's in P1, y'all. The race sponsor.
Chris has been struggling with his 5-car.
I see you, Mayor.
Had several close calls before that, but was very slow off turn 4. But Justin Allgaier ran right into the back of him, square in the back bumper, offset a foot or 2 to the left, and turned him around and ultimately got.
Mayor still needs to pit. Oh, darn. But now it's under caution. He can pit now and stay out front.
Behind, he came out, big gap.
There's only 12 cars on the lead lap.
To run those extra laps. They were the leader before that, so they had the option to try to protect themselves against the car.
Chris says, I'll catch you tomorrow, so you'll need to watch a Cup Series driver win today's race. That's boring. Chris, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being here, bud.
Car lap down, which is a good thing in some ways, but also...
I saw Wright going so slow a couple laps ago, almost caused a wreck. He's too slow. Black flag him.
Where guys behind him actually, Riley Herbst...
Please have a word with Wright.
Maybe. We'll see where they line up behind the pace car, but they'll have a better option by waiting around, actually, than taking...
Yeah, let's put this into perspective. We were still in a cycle of green flag stops. Not everyone had hit it. Sam Mayer in the Andy's Frozen Custard car, our defending winner, is now leading this race. The B-Pro Auto Chevrolet of Daniel Dye running in second. Taylor Gray running in third. Full Jeremy Clement. Sammy Smith is in fifth. Heavy damage to his race car. Anthony Alfredo, we were talking about him as lap traffic blocking the leaders. He's running sixth.
Man, Allgaier had a good car, too.
Who's come down pit road is running in seventh. So we have a big mix-up here because this did happen during a cycle of green flag stops. And those first
Larson running these Xfinity races like Busch running these Xfinity races, and what a coincidence, both are named Kyle.
Wrangle themselves up to how they can get tires. They've got fresher tires in the wave round cars, and they'll get the start ahead of them. So, yeah, tough break for some people. William Swalich happy to continue to fight through adversity. That's what the Xfinity Series is all about.
Now, Larson, though, it looks like will cycle to the front. He's made his stop. He's on the lead lap. Doesn't need to wave around.
Chris Wright's a menace to society. What do you think about that, Tom?
here in the 100.
8 cautions. So if you said 8 or 9 cautions, congratulations.
He had a great pit stop, and he is on the.
If you said 7 cautions, congratulations.
Pits are open.
Oh, and here we go. It looks like our race leader, Sam Mayer, is going to be the first one to take it.
Sam Mayer going to be in the pits here.
With that right rear damage, he's going to come in and make his final pit stop there. As it's going to take 4 tires and Sunoco fuel as well. Just ahead of him, Taylor Gray is going to pit out of that 3rd position for the same medicine.
Auto racing's not like the WWE Rebel X.
Slow on the right front, finally come around to the left side. It's going to get him a 4-tire change. Also with Sammy Smith, you guys talked about how damaged that race car is. A lot of tape on the front hood of that car, and they're finishing up on the left side of that.
Now you're back, Christian. Try not to cuss, man. It's also a YouTube thing. YouTube scans chats, and if they see cuss words, they can hit me with a advertising claim, and I don't get the revenue because of the words in the chat. It's not. I mean, I know everybody does their thing, but we just try to keep it friendly in here, and going against the rules for YouTube. So it's a community thing. Can give me an advertising claim and take the revenue away from the stream. So thank you for being here. That's why we do it. Not going to attack anybody, but that's why we do it. Is it possible that they have a car cup drivers in Xfinity for more people to watch? They put cup cars down here to attract more people in the seats. I know. Danny Dimes is the first place car now with Sammy Smith, Anthony Alfredo, and there's Larson. And we got, 40 laps to go.
12 seconds. That's faster than Will Griffin.
And we'll be surprised if the fans trash Cody Ware online if he crashes out Kyle Larson or Willie B in the race tomorrow.
I just kind of squeeze their way into those cars. I mean,
Why is everyone criticizing Wright? Jermaine says.
something else, man. I mean, actually, you become one with the cars, literally.
Tom, you want to answer that one?
Kyle Larson and Stenhouse and Ty Gibbs and Christopher Bell.
221 likes. Help us out, y'all. Trying to get to 300 or 250. 250 on the likes.
Start this afternoon.
And hit that sub as well. 32. We're trying to get to 32,110. Let's see where we're at. Hey, there we go. 32,110. Good choice there, CeeLo. So 32,110. Thank you for the sub, y'all. Hit that sub, y'all. Appreciate it.
Just keeps on getting it.
Yeah, out of Spartanburg and to get to know their family when I raced out of Gaffney with JDM, that was
I'm cool with crashing out Willie B. Mount Billy.
And we saw earlier
8 cautions, 8 lead changes, 45 caution laps of the 200 laps.
by accident. It looked like they had no more tear-offs to pull off the front windshield, and he had mud.
I said 6.
They were out there.
One world. I said 6 cautions, so I get 1 more, so 7. So I'm over.
Cycling back through a couple of times.
Go fast Boston.
Cycle of green flag pit stops. The teams were staying out. It was to their benefit. These were cars that had gone a lap down that had cycled back.
Can't we all be friends?
Leading this race, Nick Sanders.
Yeah. They want to know why we're negative against Chris Wright. Jermaine was wanting to know why we're always negative to Chris Wright. He didn't do anything wrong.
Running in a Sammy Smith is 9th, and the aforementioned Jeremy Clements running 10th.
Anthony Alfredo, Fast Pasta's 11th, 12th, Brendan.
Wright needed to hold his lane so 7 could go around him, but it's so unpredictable for 7, who was clearly faster.
Jesse Love, 18th, 19th, Ewan Honeyman, Matt Benedetto, and
Sam Mayer for the win. My dark horse, Ashton. My dark horse, P6.
Right now, still got a bunch of laps to go, but I would imagine you feel pretty good about your precision. Yeah, the guys did a great job. Green flag stop. Car's been good all day. It's a brand new car when we got
430 of us here. There's only 229 likes, y'all. Hit that like.
and lost one of the contenders. So, I mean, the 88 and the 7 and the 48 have been the best cars all day. So, unfortunately, we got to race.
CeeLo fast pasta the lap down. No, he's not. He's in 11th. 11th place for fast pasta. He's right here. 11th place, fast pasta. Brennan Poole is behind him. Clements is ahead of him.
In an Xfinity Series race is going to be more than he could ever remember from any other restart. One of the best, like Patrick said, and for the big machine racing team to unload a brand new car, no practice, didn't get to see their travels, didn't get to see Nick's feedback. Incredible effort by the 48 team in that group on the RCR campus. But what Nick's about to learn lined up next to that 88 car, he'll remember for a long time.
And don't sleep on Austin Hill. He has a way of just sneaky pulling these things out at the end when it looks like maybe his car is falling out of contention. He's up there in the 3rd spot right now. Ryan Sieg.
Ryan Sieg.
How many
Ronnie, that's your boy.
pushed him home from the 5th spot right now?
Anyone but Larson or Hill, preferably Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes with the win, we'll see. But Larson's in P1 now.
Trophies at the end of this lap, I can assure you of that. Got a bunch of guys up here going to see if they can try out against Kyle Larson. They're going to get their opportunity right now. We're about to restart here, Texas.
So here is Kyle Larson to the Echo Park Automotive restart zone with a green flag flying. With 37 to go, he gets a great restart. Sanchez.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Now, because inside here,
No Larsons, please.
88 wind and pulling away. He's got still battling hard against Sanchez.
Come on, Sam Mayer in that 41.
Sanchez upstairs, not letting him go. Lean-air and a side-by-side battle behind him. Kyle Larson able to pull away. Nick Sanchez still on the outside of Austin Hill as they race back to one.
This is exactly what Kyle Larson would have wanted. That is a door-to-door battle behind him.
There you go, Jermaine. What Tom just said. And Tom's with our motorsports.
Third car. Meanwhile, Larson going up front. Sanchez now goes from the top of the track.
Dirty Nick Sanchez running on Austin Hill, going to P2.
Top 10 looks for the afternoon. Sustained some damage to that race car.
Sanchez will slide up in front of Austin Hill. Taylor Gray.
Oh. Jesse says, I like I said, the only time Larson can get another sponsor is when he's on another person's car.
Larson pulling away last time by a 1.7-second advantage over.
Jealous of Larson, get over it. Ray. Oh.
Continues to be.
It's pouring. Oh no. I know, I saw.
Goes about 2 car length advantage. Hill, Taylor Gray getting the 50.
Dirty Nick Sanchez around Austin Hill now for P2. Tracking down Larson. Let's go, Dirty Nick Sanchez. Get the...
A year ago, we finished on...
Reel him in, Dirty Nick Sanchez. Reel him in. Awesome, Cole.
Meanwhile, up front, it's Larson.
Hundreds of times, and I got bored.
Sam Mayer actually had a little bobble on the restart. He's now recollected, working his way back up in that Andy's Frozen.
Sam Mayer, come on, I see you, Mayer.
Sam Mayer.
Get down and dirty with Nick Sanchez.
Down the back stretch, once again, Kyle Larson stretches it out. Sanchez with a good separation between he and Austin Hill. No opportunity there. Hill looks at the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make up some ground on second place.
Now let's go to the care center.
Justin Allgaier.
There's Justin Allgaier.
What happened in front of you there?
Yeah, I mean, we about got crashed by the same car right before the green flag stop, and unfortunately, just really having a tough time holding the line. And I had gone to the top, and then he kind of started to come back down. And
He said that Chris Wright almost wrecked him before he pit the first time.
bad situation at that point, just out of grip and made contact. It's my fault ultimately, but really just frustrating way to end the day. You know, really proud of everybody on this Fair Logistics Chevrolet. You know, they brought an extra fast.
That's right. Fast pasta, Dirty Nick Sanchez.
So I hate for our guys.
I'm glad that you're okay, Justin. Justin Allgaier after contact with the lap.
That's funny, Holly. Holly, do you break out and go, I see you? See you there.
I had to hit the car in front of him usually is that fault. Again, Justin Allgaier took the blame right there.
So, to benefit Chris Wright, Allgaier says it was his fault. So we'll take back everything we said about Chris Wright. He said it was his fault that he wrecked. So there you go, guys. Allgaier said it was his fault that they wrecked. So there you have it. Driving away. He's at 2 seconds now. What's your pick for tomorrow's race, CeeLo? I'm going Denny. Denny Hamlin for the win. And I said Kyle just because it's his birthday, but I don't know. Probably not going to happen. We got about 40 laps to go here, y'all. Less than 40 laps. Come on, Dirty Nick Sanchez. You put the Cup driver in the Xfinity car and it normally makes the car run about 10 top 10 or better. True. Allgaier taking the high road on that argument, just not dealing with it. Just like, yeah, it's my fault. Move on. Let's go. I got 2 weeks off now. Sanchez. 3 seconds, all of this for scripted Larson win. So Nick Sanchez and Austin Hill right behind each other, battling here for 2. That's like the top battle right now on the track, as everybody else is good spaced out. Larson now with a 2.72 lead on Dirty Nick Sanchez. Oh, that's right. And now Austin Hill trying to get past Dirty Nick Sanchez, which is going to open up that lead even more on Larson, now up to 3.5 seconds. Yeah, they're off the next 2 weeks. No cussing, that's right. We have Xfinity's off for the next 2 weeks. Remember, they have been going since the Daytona 500 week. They've been on since the Daytona 500 speed weeks. They have not had a week off. They're the only ones that haven't had a week off yet. So they're off for 2 weeks. Everybody will be back for Charlotte, and we'll go from there. Speaking of Charlotte, on that Sunday, it's the CeeLo 1100 right here. Indy 500 and Coke 600. Hopefully anybody but Larson, Busch, or Hamlin will win tomorrow. Well, it looks like the Fords are going to do it. Now a 4-second lead for Larson. 4-second lead. They need that week off. They got 2 weeks off. Because 1 week is the All-Star race, so they're not racing there either. I feel like Larson kind of cheats and NASCAR looks the other way. I don't think so at all, Jesse. I don't think so at all. Don't forget the Kentucky Derby tonight at 6. Blaney needs to step it up. I think the Fords are going to be good tomorrow too. Larson, a 5-second lead. I mean, Corey Haim had an 18-second lead last night, if y'all remember that. 18-second lead for Haim last night in the trucks, and a caution came out. So stop saying who will win tomorrow. Larson isn't cheating. He's just very talented. You're right. I believe so as well, Lloyd. I believe so as well. All right.
Is not a back entry after that last lap crash at Talladega Super Speedway. Ross, want to say, really thinking about Connor Zillage. Hopefully he has a very speedy recovery. Obviously, he's a fast race car driver, and while I'm sure it's really cool to see his team out front, he would love to be the one behind the wheel.
Yeah, and for Connor, he's here. He's on the pit box watching. He traveled out here, walking around. He was over at the Trackhouse cars for practice of qualifying, and he's watching. He's going to be in these scenarios in his future, obviously very bright future. Today's the day that I would assume, and I shouldn't assume, but I would, if it was me, I think I'm happy that my crew chief put the 88 car, put one of the fastest cars in the field on track today. But man, he's wishing he was in it.
Battle for second place heating up again. Austin Hill has caught Nick Sanchez. Again, this battle now 6 seconds behind the leader, heading to 1.
Hill, who is normally not this patient.
He's in a junior motorsports car. I mean, they're good already, right? I mean, this could have been Connor Zillage dominating with a 5.5-second lead. The car was good already. I mean, Zillage ran good in this car anyways. So who else is watching IndyCar at Barbara and F1 in Miami? Let's go, Dana. Good to see you. Teddy, what's up as well? Appreciate you being here. Lisa says, nice of him to jump in for him. Move up our screen. It is up. It is up, Ray. It's always showing one. Make sure you're live, Ray. 16 laps to go, and there is a 6.27 second. Come on, cautions. Everybody put yellow flags in the chat. Yellow flags in the chat. We want a good finish here. Yellow flags.
Every racetrack, he finds a way to slide up high, turn left, and drive straight down across the inside of turn 4 or on the inside part of that corner.
Just like that. No, CeeLo's not calling the Derby. Yellows in the chat, y'all. Yellows in the chat.
Driver to go and find the grip, find the moisture in a dirt track, and here he's moving around the rubber. We heard Justin.
Yeah, I'm just probably gonna cancel.
Turn 2. Now it gets underneath. Sanchez looks like he may have the advantage. I think he got it done this time.
Oh, Nick Sanchez and Austin Hill still battling here, which is just opening more of that lead for Larson here. Jeffrey Russell's doing the greens. If you're a Larson fan, put green. If you're a non-Larson fan, put yellow. Yellow in the chat if you're a non-Larson fan. Green if you're a Larson fan. Larson.
Good start to this season. Been real solid in this race car. Only had a few bad races right now. He's trying to fight for a podium finish here at Texas.
If you're in Texas, you know there'll be at least one more. You're right.
We have only 13 laps.
13 laps to go. He's got a 5.5 second lead. And Austin Hill finally gets around Dirty Nick Sanchez. Oh, caution. It worked. It worked. It worked. That's funny.
3-4. Acting driven away now. Once again, Corey Day.
That'll be caution number 9.
Corey Day. Fellow Hendrick. And we did it. That's hilarious.
Every day. Also one of those things, say anything can happen.
Larson over Tubby Hill any day.
Lead. All of that goes away right now, but with 12 to go, do we also come down pit road?
Yeah, now, do you come down pit road?
Guys, I don't remember if they have any tires left, so I'll turn it over to someone that knows.
And the 5's got their lead lap back.
Pit stuff. Remember, they effectively ended up with one extra set of tires here.
Oh, boy.
Set of tires for Xfinity and truck. They say you have this many for the weekend. Xfinity had 6 sets. Typically, 6 sets.
Caution on the track as Larson had a 5-second lead, and we played with fate, and it came. I can't believe it worked. Caution on the track. That's number 9. And if you pick 9, you get 1 with an automatic caution. So if there's 10 cautions or 9, you win no matter what. Brawny, 10, you might win too.
Everybody's out of tires. They can go down to turn 4 and grab some from the safety crew, pick them all up as Corey Day blasted them out of the tire pack there. Yeah, look, Marty Lindley, the 88 crew, has a decision to make here, but he's really experienced, and I would trust him to make the right one.
Let's go down to Doug Turnbull. For Brett McMillan.
Yeah, to answer Ross's question, I'm in Austin Hill's pit, and he has 2 sets of sticker tires left out here.
So that should mean the 88 has some stickers as well.
Yes, then I would think they would be coming.
We caused the caution. We put a bunch of yellows in the chat and it worked. But as someone said, this is Texas, so it's going to happen.
Could I be Kyle Larson? You dang right. I'd like to be Kyle.
Dana Prescott with the MVP. Thank you so much, Dana. Everybody tell Dana for welcome to become a member. Welcome to this awesome community. We thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Matt DiBenedetto will get the free pass from the 19th position, 17 cars. Yes, with
Dirty Sanchez. I thought this was Dirty Nick Sanchez.
spot. Bring me down to it.
Mountain Billy.
Or 3 on the lead lap.
Sure, if I'm anybody else, if Kyle Larson pits, leave me out or give me 2 tires in the Cup Series.
All right, we got about 11 laps to go here, and Larson's the leader. Does he come into pit?
Will dump that number 88 Chevrolet, and he will not fake it out. He will.
I did manifest the caution.
Next from the 6th.
All right. Who's coming in? Let's see. Larson's coming in. Austin Hill. Sanchez. Oh, Austin Hill stayed out.
They're taking that.
So Larson's is pitting. Everybody else is staying out.
Smith has come in. He's getting a 4.
Thanks for keeping us in the loop. You're welcome. Holly B says, did you hear anything about your impersonation nader on YouTube? No, I did not. I reported it, and that was all I heard. No one ever responded to me.
In his pit stall, so they're able to make the change of all 4 tires.
Mel says, stupid move.
Because everything's having to be done.
9 more likes to 250. Help us out with that 250 on the likes. Subscribe to the channel, yo. Subscribe to the channel.
Came down pit road, and again, we talked about it. There were 17 effective cars on the lead lap because Corey Day was a part of that incident. Austin Hill stayed out. Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray, Sam Mayer. We had.
All right, Austin Hill's the leader. Nick Sanchez is 2. Taylor Gray.
Jones from the 6th spot. So we have more cars on the lead.
So Norman.
Then we have cars who stayed out on the racetrack. But we also know the guy who's running in front is very aggressive. We also know the guy who's running in second right now, Nick Sanchez, has had one of the fastest race cars of the day. And to Ross Chastain's point earlier, we also know we're going to have less than 10 to go in regulation when we go back to green.
Mark Darrow, you said it not too long ago. Austin Hill finds a way to be there at the end. You look back at that movie made not many laps ago to get by Nick Sanchez. His car was better. He put his right front fender right on Nick Sanchez's left rear quarter panel in turns 1 and 2 and got by him. Now he has his choice for the restart and for the choose. Nick Sanchez has to take what he leaves.
Just has a way, right? And you sometimes don't even really pay attention to him, and there he is, right? And or have races at Daytona where he got no way, he's done, no way, and then there he is.
That's right. That's the experience, and that's why he went to Richard Childress Racing, was to put himself in a position to win. And
just how many cars are on the lead lap? Okay, there is
Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray,
19 cars.
Fredo. Kyle Larson, the first one on tires, will restart from the 7th position.
Larson on 7th spot, so 6 cars stayed out.
Fans have elected all of their.
Unfortunately, Austin Hill will be the next to come up to Cup to RCR. Either replace Bush or Dillon.
Bush, they drank a lot of it.
We'll see what Nick Sanchez can do. Hit that like for us, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Help us out.
Practice and qualifying earlier today, as well as this extra.
Junior on the lake fishing in his new bass boat.
We're going to get 1 to go at the line, so this means it'll be 8 to go. We're going to restart with 7 laps to go. Again, Austin Hill, Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray, Sam Mayer, Jesse Love, Anthony Alfredo, your top 6. They stayed out. Kyle Larson, Harrison Burton.
Guess what, everybody? I have some news. What is it, Shay? Did they cancel the Braves game?
13th is Jeremy Clements, William Sawalich 14th, Jeff Burton 15th. The rest of our top 10.
This is so lame, Lightning says.
And Ryan Ellis. And again, it all becomes a situation. Where is Kyle Larson going to be able to restart? It looks like, Rob, outside.
Larson gives away another W.
Eye on him on this restart. And he is not at all shy about going all the way to the top and just trying to sail it by as many.
88 car all cheated up.
What are your thoughts, Pat Patterson? Well, I think Kyle Larson is very capable and has been in the spot many times.
I don't think he's have enough to do it.
A lot of very hungry guys.
Yeah, there's no way Larson's passing 6 cars to the lead.
They can say that anything can and probably will happen.
Justin says, nah, Larson wins.
Cars that are up front that didn't change tires.
Well, I think he's looking at the back bumper of Anthony Alfredo, and although Anthony's been doing a really good job, he's been struggling on the late.
Go 88, Richard says. Thanks for modding today, buddy. Jake as well. Thank you, guys.
Alfredo's in a very unenviable position, I would say.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Come on, Sam Mayer. Dark horse, baby. Let's go, Sam Mayer.
To the Hendel Park Automotive Restart Zone on the.
All right, let's go. Last time. Let's see who wins this race. Pull those belts.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
As we surmised, it is Kyle Larson 3 wide. He'll come to fourth. Now he's trying to chase down the 3 cars in front off turn 2.
That's right, Cole.
A handful of laps to go, and Kyle Larson is shoving his way.
Larson pushing his. Here he comes. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mayer. Come on, Mayer. Larson, oh my God, how fast he is. He just nailed the crap out of Sam Mayer. Put him in the lead. And that kind of messed him up. Larson went high, Nick Sanchez low. Sam Mayer. Let's go, Sam Mayer. Dark horse, baby.
Just now under attack for Larson.
Larson gonna try it again.
Battle for second as they come off at turn number 4.
Larson pushing people left and right. Sam Smith.
Wait, that's going to bring out.
Oh, another caution.
Stuck up against the wall as they headed toward turn 1.
Austin Hill spun him.
Thing Sam Mayer wanted to see.
Contact from Austin Hill. Off
Oh, man.
Push him. I don't think it was.
Dang.
Trying to keep him rolling with momentum right behind Kyle Larson.
The 88 was flying, bro. He hit Sam Mayer so hard it pushed him to the lead. That was crazy.
Counter turn number.
It looked like Austin Hill spun him.
And Jack Knight.
Sammy Smith.
Yeah, that was.
He was already tore up already from an earlier wreck.
They've been working on and repairing all day. We actually had another car a little further back in the field also get up into the outside.
Austin Hill. Bully Hill. He put him in the wall.
Unfortunate for him. Unfortunate for Sammy Smith. They had a
That looked intentional. I thought so too, Menace.
caution that put them back up.
Did Shea ever announce something? He was, or is he still typing? Shea, did you ever say what?
No, at the same time, was Jesse Love was going to the inside of the car in front of him as they restarted that 3rd and 4th row. Kyle Larson was top of 4 wide at one point. He was able to get through into second. Mark, you called it live, and then overshot turn 3 and gave 3 of those spots back up and got side by side for 5th.
See, even for Kyle Larson, the laws of physics and gravity eventually have to come into play, even for Kyle.
That's right. And when he did slide up the track, it was because he drove into turn 3 so deep. And
Nothing on the Braves website yet, though.
There and the tires he would have had for the restart, he could have ran almost wide open. It would have been really close. But the Xfinity car, less tire on the ground, a smaller Goodyear Eagle, less downforce with his composite body for the Xfinity Series, and he definitely overstood the laws of physics.
I also thought he used some experience on the restart. Kind of fell back about a car length off the back bumper of Anthony Alfredo. So he had a little bit of a different run up.
Hill actually owned it on the radio. He said it was his fault. Okay, good.
You are right over your right shoulder. We don't want to bring that up to them.
So Hill said it was his fault.
Right on the gray.
Yeah, he's had a hard day today, Lou.
Car length and a half he fell back.
I never heard them say the restart was under review. So
Sammy just needs more tape. He'll be all right.
By the way, they'll restart from the 3rd position this time. So likely at worst, he's going to be in row number 2.
The other part of this, give Nick Sanchez credit, right? So Larson blows by, he spokes the turn, and Sanchez said, okay, I'm left. I'm going to fight you back for the spot, and took the spot back.
He did, took it right back in that turn 3. Got Larson a little high, too, on that push into the turn.
Nick Sanchez on the outside. Larson actually turned left and pushed the 41 car through to get the lead, which was the better call for the 88. I think it pushed him in the middle lane, not top of 3. But
So we got 3 laps to go here. It's going to be green, white, checkered. Thanks for the love, y'all. Those subs.
last year, you won this race by 2 1,000ths of a second.
Come on, Mayor. Let's see.
This year, you get to come back, and the race.
Tom says, I think we should give one of the mods a race weekend. Yeah. For sure.
And oh, by the way, Ford has a coupe.
For sure.
Right? For the Xfinity Series this season. So they're looking for the first.
Jake, you want to go to Atlanta?
Sponsor Blues Hog Barbecue on that 88 car. And then they learned this week, they signed on with JRM. They learned their driver. Race, who's going to drive it? Clearly, JRM put a very capable driver in.
Richard could go to Texas.
Think about Ford not winning yet this year, and then a sponsor like Blues Hog Barbecue come in, and if they're able to win their first race, that would be incredible.
So they just passed by the start-finish line. That's 4 to go. We're still awaiting the signal from NASCAR. The track is race ready, and they've got things to go. So it looks like we're creeping into possible overtime.
It'll be 1 to go this time by, which means it won't be overtime, but it will be a green-white checker finish. So technically, when they come back,
Green-white checker finish.
Or they take 1 go for the restart, and 3 to go in the race, and then they'll restart with 2 laps to go.
Richard, are you close to Coda?
Projecting maybe 202 laps total. Was it a 200?
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just looking at the laps to go. They set that on the scoreboard. I wasn't looking at the actual.
All right, so we got green-white checkered here. Does Larson win this thing? Or Sam Mayer block like crazy?
You were right.
I see a messy restart coming, Holly says. Sam Mayer with the race sponsor on his car.
1 to go before we restart this race. It will be an overtime green-white checker finish. The question is, will it be 1?
All right, let's see what happens.
Inside, Bear. Outside, Sanchez. Outside, Larson.
Wow.
Is going to be Austin Hill, and then I believe Tanner Gray will take.
That's crazy.
It's going to be interesting. Again, the way the green-white checker rules work.
So,
Attempts should we need it.
Mayer on the inside. Mayer's got tape and everything hanging the back of his car. If he wins this thing, I'd love to see the race-winning car die cast. He's got tape hanging from the bottom of the car. Nick Sanchez on the outside, Austin Hill inside, Larson on the outside. Hill plus Larson plus a restart equals messy.
Afternoon here at the Andy's Frozen Custard 300.
Help us out. Hit that like for us. 250 in the likes. We're trying to get to 300 now. 300 to finish. We got over 500 people in here. No reason we can't get to 300. Everybody hit the like button on the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hit the like. Hit the like. All right, let's see who's going to win this thing. Pace car. Let's go racing. Let's see who's going to win this thing.
Here we go. Green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity.
I hope he's not missing a spoiler bowl.
Bottom of the racetrack once again. Here comes
Bear.
What's the outside lane?
Okay.
Pinster on the way there. Sanchez tries to throw the block. Trouble in turn 2. We've got Jeremy Clement spinning, backing into the.
Oh my gosh, another caution.
Wow, Kyle Larson.
Jeremy Commence.
The middle between Taylor Gray and Nick Sanchez.
Caution on the track. Jeremy Commence.
Second, we're going to have another overtime restart here in Texas.
So Austin Hill pushes Sam Mayer to the lead in turn 1, shoved him a little bit, then tried to drive to the inside.
Oh my gosh.
His bit tight. He backs out of the gas. Kyle Larson.
Oh.
In the turn 1, Kyle was looking to the outside of Nick Sanchez. I think he saw those guys.
Do we get a photo finish? I don't know. Will we get a finish? Let's see. Does anybody... I know Larson got tires, so he should be good on fuel. Anybody else not good on fuel? Let's see. Let's see here. Larson's got good on fuel, but Sam Mayer is low. Nick Sanchez is low. Taylor Gray as well. and Austin Hill. They don't need this thing to go any more overtimes.
Oh, Sam Mayer's at
Yeah.
Larson. Larson came in and hit it.
So, yep.
So the last pit stop for Kyle Larson was on lap 190.
The longest race in history. No, it's not the longest race in history.
9.
The RCR experience. Make sure you guys are hitting that like as you're coming in. Hit that subscribe, y'all up there. Tomorrow, right here, the Worth 400. Make sure you're here with us tomorrow. 1:30 Central will be live. The stream will be up later. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Hit it. This is the best place for NASCAR, the only place for NASCAR you want to be here on tomorrow. Giving away 2 VIP passes. Share the wealth. Tell everybody what's happening tomorrow. 2 VIP pass giveaways. Bringing it.
That time by doesn't
Kelly says he was at the longest race.
tires figure everything is going his way. They still got to drop the green.
Cautions breed cautions. You're right, James.
Ross, do you get to even take a breath when you're making a restart that's as intense as what we're seeing now?
I mean, you're breathing, I'd say subconsciously, it's just happening, and that's when the instincts come over. That's when
Double overtime. Sam Mayer needs to not have a third overtime. Yeah, because he's low on fuel.
starts, you've lost restarts, crashed on restarts, you've made the best restart. So it just starts happening. The breathing is just
Yeah, right. I remember that 600 was over 2 a.m.
No, it just all takes over, and I turn the wheel, I push the gas, and I shift gears.
Brian says the crew chief of the 88 made a great call.
To the line in front of him and going to be below him, and held out, and that was really.
So what do the other drivers?
Probably 12:30, 1 o'clock, baby. You just can't do it the dirty. Nick Sanchez. Yeah, Sam Mayer's low. I show Nick Sanchez low. If you go on the NASCAR app, guys, I don't know if it'll.
Trying to make sure there's no debris on him and where he wants the temperature distributed to. A guy like Nick
Yeah,
Sanchez.
my green screen's not going to let you see it.
He's getting to repeatedly line up with Kyle Larson
Oop.
inside of him, behind him, now in front of him. It'll be interesting to see where.
We
Nick
do it this
Sanchez
way? Nah, green screen doesn't like me. Enough cautions now, CeeLo. Francisco, we're up to 11 cautions. 11 cautions.
Such a gap.
One more time on the like. Hit the like. We're trying to get to 300 likes to finish the night on the countdown here. If you haven't hit it, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hit the like.
Last couple of restarts, it looked like Nick Sanchez had just a little bit of wheel spin.
Nick Sanchez.
He is like
That subscribe. Trying to get to 32,120.
Sam Mayer.
6 more folks if you haven't subscribed yet.
How important is it to get a push? How much of an advantage of it is that?
Yeah, we haven't seen Taylor Gray line up in the front rows all day, so this is going to be his first chance to make a difference. Those
Cautions at the end of the race. You're right, Barry.
this race based on the push, as long as Kyle Larson doesn't go 20 miles an hour faster through turn 2.
So if you're Tanner Gray, you push Mayer just like
They unhit it.
shove him past everybody and then shove him a little bit harder and try to take the ball.
All right.
Of course, yeah.
That's how it goes.
To get clean air on your car. Taylor has not had clean air all day long, but
I thought the Charlotte World 600 was the longest race.
any marks on the right side, so where
It is the longest race.
the right side is intact with where Joe Gibbs Racing put his fenders and his door and his quarter panel, and so he does have older tires, but he will be able to end in this. And yes, you want to push your lane.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Which is what we talked about, Kyle Larson looking back to the middle.
Where Butterfly is.
Take over, and we'll see.
Mr. Acute says he's got high blood pressure and diabetes. Diabetes.
Last pit. Sam Mayer, as we mentioned, last pitted on lap 159. Kyle Larson.
Thank you, Timothy, for subbing. Timothy, thank you so much. I'm actually watching the CW app, the battle cam because the CW is so far behind.
He was completely turned around on pit.
So I'm just watching the battle cam.
About Riley Herbst.
But I watch it on the CW. I watch it on the battle cam. Listen to MRN or PRN radio. All to make it fun.
10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to PRN.
All right, so we are down here just a little bit here. It's going to be a good time, y'all. And I might be ahead of y'all just a little bit if you're watching at home. I know TVs are all over the place sometimes. But who's going to win this, y'all? Does Sam Mayer hold this off, or does Larson pull it off? He's got the fresher tires. Larson's going to be right side by side with Mayer. Can Mayer race him? That's the question is going to be. CW sometimes not so good. Yeah, you're true. Yes, it is way behind today. It is way behind today.
Hi, Rob Albright, that Jesse Love inside of row number 3 with Herbst to his outside.
That's Austin Hill, who of course.
I want Sam Mayer to win because I want to see that diecast car with the tape hanging off of it.
Alluded, Herbst has on those fresh tires along with Kyle Larson.
So Larson would get the push.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sam Mayer would get the push from Taylor Gray. As we mentioned before, last couple of restarts, Nick Sanchez seemed to have just a little bit of wheel spin. He has the oldest tires of all of these drivers that are on the track right now up front. Last pitted on lap 151. Larson at lap 190, Sam Mayer 159, and Pat Patterson. Not sure if this is going to be the last time they come through before an echo on.
You're not far behind my CW. Okay, that's good.
Still not sure who's going to win this race, but I am sure that the winner.
Norman said he's watching on those rabbit ears. I do not, but I used to when I was little.
Pace car getting ready to make that.
All right, here we go. Let's see who wins this. It's going to be Sam Mayer versus Larson. Here we go.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Flag is back out. Mayer gets a good restart. Larson draws alongside, going to turn number 1.
Larson stays right with Sam Mayer into turn number 1. Taylor
Even the battle cam's behind.
He will lead off turn 2. Larson has got the lead down at the bottom of the racetrack.
Oh, come on, Sam Mayer.
He's in a fight now for that second spot with Taylor Gray, but it is all Kyle Larson all 4.
White flag in the air here at Texas Motor Speedway. Kyle.
Oh, well.
Frozen Custard 300. The battle is for second. Sam Mayer on the outside of Taylor Gray.
Sanchez brushed the wall. He's dropping to the tail end of the field off turn number 2. It's going to be Kyle Larson up to the target. Kyle Larson now down the backstretch, perhaps for the final time.
Oh, my gosh. Teddy, see you later, buddy.
Connor Judge, what a great afternoon for him. And the number 8, here comes Kyle Larson to the win.
Kyle Larson is going to win his second.
All this for a Kyle Larson win.
The first one coming all the way back in 2016. Larson takes the checkered flag. He wins the Andes Frozen Custard 300.
Man.
Has made 3 starts on the Xfinity Series this season and has 2 trips to victory lane.
Big win for Kyle Larson. We're going to come back here from the race winner, the top finishers, and give you a rundown.
All right, so that is it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the race. Checkers are wreckers, and it's checkers. Man, poor Sam Mayer. That sucks. His tires, y'all. What a call by the pit crew for the 88. Good job for him. So Kyle Larson wins. And for Connor Zilich, enjoy the Frozen Custard Larson. That's right. I think the Hamlin hat helps Larson win. Maybe. What's Sanchez doing? He's going backwards on pit road. What happened to him? This is going to be odd. Sanchez is going the wrong way on pit road. What is going on here? Why is he just parked his car? What the heck's going on with Nick Sanchez?
Small engines, firearms.
What is going on with Nick Sanchez? Anybody see this on the battle cam? Why is he just parking his car right here? Are we going to have a fight? What the heck's going on here? This is why Cup drivers shouldn't do Xfinity. Oh, he's mad. He's throwing his gloves. What's going on here? Was listening to Larson Skinner that last time he pitted. They said, "We thank you, pit now and win, and it happened." Nick Sanchez is not happy.
Anybody, and for those guys.
Y'all watching this with Nick Sanchez on the battle cam? You think he's mad at Mayer? Interesting. Interesting. I'm curious. Is he crying? I don't know. This is interesting with Sam Mayer. The camera is right on him too. Like the battle cam is on Sam Mayer. It is on while Larson's partying on the front stretch. The battle cam is glued to Sam Mayer. Larson's partying on the front stretch, and the cameraman is in love with Sam Mayer here. He's certainly angry. We want to see a fight.
Kyle Larson has just won the.
We want to see a fight. He's mad at something. I don't know what, but
here ended up finishing fifth, and that is Sam Mayer here in double overtime.
At least we got more green flags than cautions. That's right.
Makes them to say some really. They fought so hard today. Because everyone has to be a bunch of idiots.
Bunch of idiots on the front straightaway. Sam Mayer calling a bunch of idiots.
Hard to, put us in that spot there at the end, even though we were at a disadvantage on literally every single level. Felt good to get the lead on the restart, learn from what I've messed up on in the past, and capitalize to get that.
I don't know. It's weird.
Bummer. I didn't have any help there. So.
Sanchez.
Hey, last year's Xfinity winner still got a top 5 finish, and now can cool down with some custard, Brendan Miller.
All right, got Taylor Gray right here. Down with second place.
Yeah, what's the update, Shay?
It's been kind of a long year.
They're just glued on Sam. Like they know something's about to go down.
It's going to head victory lane as Kyle Larson's car is headed there.
Taylor Gray is second. Yes.
Frozen Custard 300.
So where did Sanchez finish? He finished 20th.
Texas, they are trending in the right direction after Brett McMillan.
At Austin Hill.
I don't know. They got a reporter like waiting there to talk to him. The CW guy. I mean, literally, Larson did his celebration. Oh, here we go. Okay, no, that's not. Thought it was a driver. Did Jay give us an update yet? 50 Shades of Upset. Okay. So dumb. He just took the camera off of Nick Sanchez and put it on Sam Mayer.
Thank you very much, Brett McMillan. We appreciate that. Tough break for Austin Hill. But Kyle Larson just pulled his car into victory lane. We should be hearing from the race winner here pretty soon. And again, in a couple hours, he's going to be over at the dirt track for the high limit sprint car racing. A lot of fun and excitement happening there. So I know a lot of these fans here at the big track are going to head over there to see some great sprint car racing. So we'll be checking in with our race-winning driver, Kyle Larson, substitute driver for Connor Zillage, is able to put that car in the victory lane. Let's go there. Doug Turnbull.
Indeed, it's
All
time.
right, Georgia fan. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us there. I guess they're not going to tell us what happened with Nick Sanchez, but Larson's in the victory lane celebrating, and everybody had a good time. Let's go through the final lap here. Kyle Larson wins. Taylor Gray, P2, Riley Herbst, 3, Austin Hill, 4, Sam Mayer, 5, Harrison Burton, 6, Jesse Love, 7th, Ryan Sieg, 8th, Brandon Jones, 9th, Jeb Burton, 10th, 11th is Daniel Dye, 12th is Anthony Alfredo, 13th is William Swalloch, 14th is Parker Retzlaff, 15th, Matt Benedetto, 16th is Corey Day, 17th is Brennan Bull, 18th is Sammy Smith, 19th is Carson Quaffle, 20th is Nick Sanchez, 21st is Mason Massey, 22nd is Kyle Sieg, 23rd is Ryan Ellis, 24th is Blaine Perkins, 25th is Joey Gase, 26th Mason Maggio, 27th Dean Thompson, 28th Josh Balicki, 29th Nick Lights, 30th Garrett Smithley, 31st Jeremy Commence, 32nd Catherine Legg, 33rd Chris Wright, and then the cars that were off the track: Leland Honeyman, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Josh Williams, and Christian Eckes. So, oh, here is on the CW. He's talking. Let me listen to this. Oh, I missed it. Bummer. See if I can go back.
Yeah, pretty disappointed in just going for it, right? Like what you got to do at the end of these races, and obviously,
Cars are kind of indicative of.
Let's see what he said here.
At the end there, what kind of learning opportunities or positives can you take though from the day overall today?
You're welcome, everybody.
Legitimately a top 3 car all day from stage 1 to the end of the race, and obviously a bunch of those guys took tires there at the end, but yeah, lost the handle on that last green flag stop, but yeah, pretty disappointed in just going for it, right? Like what you got to do at the end of these races, and obviously I pushed over the edge and paid the price, but I don't know, but really proud of my team. Big Machine Racing, Bruschetta Bourbon, for giving me a pad.
Okay, so he's not blaming it on anybody. I think him and Mayer got into it, and Sam Mayer continued to go, and Sanchez did not. So, hope everybody had a great time tonight. We thank you so much for everything today. We appreciate you, and we go here back to the main screen. I'm going to send you to the Brave stream. Not sure if it's going to happen or not with the rain and everything, but I'm heading to the racetrack now, everyone. Have a race. Awesome day. Kenneth Fox, have a good time tonight. We appreciate you. If you guys are going out tonight, make sure you're safe. If you're going to be catching back with us for the Braves game, I don't know if I'll be there for the beginning of the game. I'm going to see what happens with the rain. The game's supposed to start at 6:15. The rain is supposed to be here at 6:30 our time, 7:30 their time. So I'm not sure if it's even going to get started with all that thunder and lightning. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'll send you guys over there. I'll keep on making notes in the pin message and let you guys what's going on. But thank you guys so much for everything. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, who's having a great day. She's down in Atlanta right now and having a good time. So I love you. Miss you, baby. Can't wait for you to come back. I want to thank all of the new members. You got Dana became a member and has some gifted memberships as well. So thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I want to thank Tiff with the $5, No Name with $1.99, Tiff with another $5. Lisa Jones became a member. $5 again for Tiff. Another $5 for Tiff. $10 for Ricky. And congratulations to Center Hill Cards and Brian. And who was the other one that won? Another winner today on that. So Brandon won too as well. So our giveaway weekend continues with a 32,000 subscriber giveaway weekend. As we gave some stuff away last night, the truck race, we gave some stuff away today for the Xfinity race. And then tomorrow, the big giveaway, 2 VIP passes for the Talladega Fall Race right here on the Go at CeeLo. Make sure you're here tomorrow for the whole thing, but the third stage is when we're going to give it away. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for everything. And we'll me transfer you to, let me get that set up really quick. And then we'll transfer you to the Brave stream and we'll go from there. The Derby is on. Yeah. Studio. Content. Live. Here. Forgot to redirect it. Save. All right, there we go. So you guys will be redirected to the game. We appreciate you. If it happens, exactly. So appreciate everybody. We'll see you tomorrow about 1:30, I think, is when we'll go live. But the stream will be up later on tonight. Enjoyed it. Congratulations, Mr. Larson. You won again. Sam Mayer almost had it. My dark horse almost had it. Darn. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you for it. Love. Peace.